there. Come on up. Come on.
The only thing she does is watch children and bang fuckboys, I guess.
I don't know if it was a fuckboy, but...
Well, what did you just call him? Oh, fuck buddy, not fuckboy.
Yeah, but as she said, she was like, you know, they were...
Gender neutral.
They were like, they were friends, you know, friends with benefits, basically, and then, like, she started, like, thinking, oh, I'm starting to get some feelings for him, and then all of a sudden he was just like, you know, I think maybe we should be more friends rather than anything else. She's like, yeah, sure, whatever, man, that's fine. And she was a little sad because she was starting to get feelings for him, but she wasn't sure. And then, that's hilarious, Alex, thank you. And then,
Hey! Come on, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm watching Syberia.
Get the fuck out of here!
Oh, I forgot I controlled this game.
Okay, get the soda out of here! What are you doing?
Is that a soda?
Use the windowsill like you
It's a
always fucking do.
Schweppes.
No one says Schweppes!
I'll stop talking, it's fine.
No, I want to hear the
No, I
story,
don't need to
Jackie.
finish my
Well,
story, it's
no,
fine.
finish it, Jackie. I had to deal with him. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You have to do it. You have
I
to do
know.
that on a daily basis.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, but so then apparently, like, then later on, they were talking as friends, and she said something where she was like, or no, he said, or she said something, she was like, I'm so glad that we decided to be friends, because to be honest, I wasn't sure, like, I thought I was having some feelings for you, but I wasn't sure, and I didn't know where it was gonna go, and he was like, oh my god, I felt the same way, and she's like, fuck. And I was like, well, you're friends, so I mean, if it goes somewhere, it goes somewhere, but at least you didn't, like, say fuck off to the guy.
Yeah, Alex.
Yes.
Please turn the game off.
Okay, fine.
You know they're gonna win.
Yeah, but I don't know if Bryce Harper's going to hit a third home run right now. Another 3-run home run.
We'll watch it later.
Oh my god.
We will watch all the highlights, which will be a lot because the Phillies kicked ass today.
So I did learn a lot more than just her
Sexual history and name.
sexual history apparently. She
What's great is the stream has no context.
It's a South African au pair that Jack has been
she's
cheating
very
on me
nice,
with.
and she's adorable. I will say she's super cute.
She's young. She's wild.
Those are words I have used.
She's super cute.
Mhm.
She's got multiple fuck buddies.
No, just one.
Just the one that she's told you about.
Yeah, Al, just the one she told me about. Anyway, so apparently, I don't know what the service is called, but the au pair, it's an international au pair service. I don't know what the service is called, but she said the minimum that they can get paid, which is usually what they get paid, is $2.15.
That looks broken.
That's the face I made. I was like, you're kidding, right? And she's like, no, that's it. They don't cover health benefits. They don't cover anything. And her insurance does not work on this hemisphere. So she can't actually go to the doctor if there's a problem.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Technically, the family is not responsible for any of her food, but they do have to provide her with a room, and that's it.
Jesus Christ.
But she says this family is really nice. Like, they'll buy her toiletries and everything. She doesn't have to worry about that stuff. But she's been, like, trying to get by. She's like,
And she lives with them?
She lives with them, yes. And this is the third family she's been with. She was in Texas with some people there. And apparently when she was in Texas, like, the lady locked her in her room for 5 days.
Sounds like Texas.
Which, yeah, so she was like, I'm not part of this. So she basically messaged the service and said, you gotta find me a new family, I'm not staying here. And then she went to Colorado. She was in Denver. And so over there, it was a mom who, she watched these 2 kids for this mom. And then everything was fine. The kids were good. She did her job. And then after they were finished with school, when they were going to their father's for the summer, which is the joint custody agreement, the father lives in Virginia, so they were going to Virginia, and the father was like, well, I don't have anybody to watch the kids, so can I just borrow your au pair, and, I'll pay her, you don't have to pay her, that kind of thing. And he was like, okay, but he was like workaholic, so he was like practically not even there. And then all of a sudden she starts getting texts
Excuse
from
me,
the wife
station master,
saying like,
but I need
so
you
you're
again.
fucking my ex-husband, you whore.
Can't you
and
see
blah,
I am
blah, blah.
very,
She's
very
like,
busy.
I'm out of that. I don't want part of that. So she,
boy.
so she pieced out of that household.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, so she
okay,
pieced out of that household.
think
I
need
don't
you a
blame her.
minute of
So
my
now
time.
she's up here, and she says this is like the most chill of the families. And they were very nice. But it's like in Colorado, she was making $300.
The sailors
instead of
on the barge
$250.
reckon they could help me
So
tow my
here,
train
she
out
was
of here,
like, "Can we meet in
but
the middle and
they're
do, like,
asking for money.
$250?" So she was
Miss
$250.
Reed.
Right.
So
I need
it's-
cash.
she's
I
like,
need it to
she
get
wants
my
be able to,
train
like,
out
send
of
some
your
home,
station
but,
because my train is.
she also
Look,
wants
lady,
to,
I'm
like,
only a station master.
experience the United States. So she's like, she wants to like.
She's getting experience.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
I'm
So
looking
she's been
for
to
a
like New
kind
York
of
and stuff,
little-
but she
Look,
wants to go to
lady,
like the
the
baseball
station doesn't-
games.
Funny
and
you
stuff
should
like that. She doesn't, like, the money is just
But you
not a
see,
lot.
Yeah.
Well, it's...
So,
I don't know
I
what.
just can't believe that they
What do you
don't cover
mean?
any health
I don't
stuff.
know.
That
How
just
should I know
blows
where
my
to find-
mind.
But you're the master of.
Nobody tells me anything.
But yeah, she better
You already
stop
had
having
this
a
all.
fuck buddy because she ran out of birth control. She told me so.
I feel like I've
And
lost
she can't
my
get
way
more
a
because she
little
doesn't
here.
have any health
I
insurance.
could
She
really
can't
do
get
with
more
your
until
help.
she goes back to South Africa. Which
Hey,
she doesn't wanna
anything
have
I
to
can do, miss,
She's
you
probably
just let
gonna
me
have
know.
to at some point, even if she's looking for citizenship. So, but she said that the contract for the au pair service is 2 years. For 2 years, you have to either it's the same family for 2 years or other multiple families for 2 years, but 2 years. And so far, she's got another like a little less than a year to go.
I don't know, Jackie. $1,000 a month. That's $200 more than she's making.
Yeah, we'll put them in our spare bedroom. You fucking kidding me?
It's a bunk bed. The kids sleep in the same bed anyway.
That's fair.
Have you
Oh
been to
shit, you got
station?
me on that.
I've never...
No, I mean,
So what's your thing?
well, sort of.
But anyway,
Well,
yeah.
You
In
said
fact,
she's wild. We've
I'm
got
a
queen.
lawyer and I'm conducting a
Well, I
pretty
have to
unusual
she's, like I said,
investigation.
she is very nice. I'm not gonna lie.
You never know.
Her
Anybody could be.
accent is
See,
awesome.
nobody actually told...
I
never
love
implied
Jackie's
that.
her
mad horny for this au pair.
Oh, definitely not.
I won't
Don't
disturb
get me
you
wrong,
any.
she's very
Welcome to
nice.
Barracks.
She's very nice. You know, she's very sweet. She's very young, and that is a kind of a turnoff for me personally, because that's just a little too wild. I don't know.
You don't even know how young she actually is. You just are
I'm
assuming.
almost positive she's not even 20 yet. Almost
You
positive.
should ask her next time.
Yeah, I feel like that's rude. Although she's told me a lot, so I guess.
Yumi
maybe
just
that's
texted
really
me
bad.
home run derby. There must have been another home run.
Stop it!
Hey,
What did she say?
do you hear her? I have no idea.
It sounds
It's
like
not her,
Abby.
it's Miles. He's going. Ah,
No,
Abby!"
it's Abby.
No, it's Abby. I hear Abby.
We're
She's
both
saying
doing it.
I can kill him. Abigail, what are you guys doing? Whatever, let them have their fun.
I'm not bothering us at least.
So, we definitely have to get into that fucking thing.
Well, it's the puzzle in the center, right?
Yeah, but we can't get to the puzzle until we have the key.
We need the key, and then we can't get past the ladder because of the birds, and we need the berry grape thing.
Yes, we need the berry. You know what? I know who I want to go talk to. I want to go talk to old dinosaur man.
John Hammond?
No, this guy's a little more scientific. John Hammond was just an entrepreneur.
Correct.
God, this fucking control. She just doesn't want to turn when she's supposed to turn.
Is it
I
better or
shouldn't have.
worse than Golden Glory, The Road to El Dorado?
I didn't control that, but I
Automatically better.
imagine
Now,
it's better.
pre-red light or post-red light?
They both suck.
Here's the thing. At least in El Dorado, like when I was running around doing the bull thing, at least I wasn't getting stuck on every fucking thing. I'm getting stuck. I'm getting stuck on every corner.
Did we
And
get stuck in Grim Fandango? I don't remember getting stuck too much in Grim
No.
Fandango.
no, not so
really.
much. It's got the same control mechanism, right?
Right. I think the biggest problem with Grim Fandango was the angle change. Like you change.
Yeah. Sometimes you
scenes,
change and you'd
and
be
it would
moving the
change
wrong way.
change the direction. And that kind of sucked.
Mm.
Oh, this guy. Now I know what you're talking
The
about.
bones reminded me. I watched an awesome video today about a guy who restored a mammoth tusk.
Oh, nifty.
Yeah, he bought one. Apparently, you can buy them online.
Yeah, probably.
And he found them from an Alaskan gold mine for $7,500. It was like basically just out of the ground.
No,
Apparently it
please
smelled
stop.
vinous.
Not that way. Come on.
And he restored it, and now it's on display. Super cool. So
Do
awesome to
excuse me,
watch.
Professor.
I'm so.
Professor,
isn't someone still
Sorry
trying
to
bring back the
disturb you
mammoth?
again.
Yeah, they're trying to find a way to splice the genes with elephants, which
What
I
is it
wouldn't
you
be
want to
surprised
know?
if one day it
miss?
happened.
Yeah.
Whatever. Bring him back.
I mean, they got Slicer
You wouldn't
now,
know
so, I
where
mean,
the
you can
forest
do
Sauvignon
anything.
Slicer?
plants are kept in Bauerstadt, would you?
CRISPR, thank you.
I had to think. I'm like,
Why do you
Slicer's
think
not
there
right.
are
but
such
You're right. And,
I-
as I
read
said it, I was
about
like,
it in a
that's
book
not
at
what
the
it's called.
library.
Try
CRISPR.
going
Yeah,
to
now
see
that you
the
got CRISPR,
station
you can do
master.
basically
If
anything,
such a
so.
shrub exists, he will have a better idea
You were
than
so
anyone.
busy thinking if you could.
It's
you didn't
actually
ask if
he
you
who sent
should.
me to you.
CRISPR.
I thought it a little strange, but he definitely said ask the paleontologist. You're the only one here, aren't you?
Yes, yes, indeed. What a strange way to behave. Well, I think he must have made a mistake. That's all.
This guy's lying. through
Nobody
his
tells me
teeth.
anything here. And maybe you should
Is
ask
he also
the
the brother? I
rectors.
don't know.
After all, they are in charge
Maybe
of
the
the
brother's soul was
university.
All right,
bisected into many
thanks.
people like Buddha. Queenie, you can sit with me. You don't have to stare at me, babe.
Professor, how do I say this? You see, I didn't think I'd need a lot of money.
I think we
My
already had this
dear, it
conversation.
would be a
Professor,
pleasure.
how do I say this?
But you,
I
Sorry.
didn't know I couldn't do
however,
Yeah, we had that one before.
I'll leave you in peace.
sorry.
Hmm.
Well, let's go talk to the rectors.
Or go back to him, and maybe this is there's a puzzle in another game I'm thinking of. We
Yeah.
keep going back and forth.
We're just
between
kind of going
people.
back and forth between
You
them,
can
being
come up
like,
here,
well,
Wayne,
you
it's
you
okay.
said, well, he said, well, she said.
Right.
Okay, I can't
The
go up
Legacy of
those stairs. I have to go up
Time,
these stairs.
Like the beggar one is kind of like that.
Yeah.
Where it's like, looks like nasty weather. Yes, it may even rain. Sort of thing. But I'm thinking of a different one. I just can't think of what the hell it is. It's close to that, but it's not that.
This is where the rectors are, right?
I think so.
Or is this that like Yeah, no, this is like the audience hall, but there might be a door behind it. Because they're definitely not down here.
Who's that guy?
That's just a guy.
You can't talk with him?
Nope. I've tried to find an angle to talk to him, and there's no way. There's nothing actually down here yet. I believe the door on the other side of this is locked.
No point.
Sorry, at least.
It's locked.
Oh, he always does now. That's his go-to. Is he'll do something bad, and then he'll look at us and go,
Oh.
"Sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry."
It's that kind of sorry.
But Alex is
Oh,
now giving
well.
Abby free reign to punch him in the arm.
I thought I was here for that.
Yeah, well, apparently he's enforced that enough where Abby looks and goes, "And Daddy said that if something happens, I can go bam, bam, bam." She said that
Well,
to me.
did you hear what just happened there?
No, I was.
So, it was a sorry, Abby, and then Miles went, ah, and Abby went, sorry, Miles.
Yeah, this is what I want. Oh, gee. This is working out great
Oh,
for us,
that's-
huh?
Oh, the big smile and laugh. Uh-huh. The big laughing smile. Is that what's happening here?
I am not eating. I will not be getting
Pizza,
up.
pizza, 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 pizza,
What are
pizza,
you, Ninja Turtle?
pizza, 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 pizza.
Well, buddy, you know
Sorry,
what's
I'm doing
happening
it wrong.
now, right?
Pizza.
Pizza,
Is that the baby Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, it's Baby Ninja Turtle.
If you could wander into the left and
Wander?
and go talk to the rectors while I go close the door and turn the lights off.
Yeah. Because we hey, the rules
Come here,
put
buddy.
in.
Come here. Come here, buddy.
No.
Excuse
I
me.
really don't want him to, do something there.
Let go of all of those cords right now.
He does look
I
bigger.
want more
It
pizza.
feels heavier. I'm not gonna lie.
Pizza, pizza,
To me,
pizza.
anyway.
Pizza, pizza. Daddy, no.
Nope, don't touch a thing. No. Good night. Excuse
Good night,
me.
Miles.
That is also getting to me. He's been doing the flailing with his fists now, which is driving me nuts because I can't tell you how many times I've been decked in the face.
He used to do it with the head, but that's just because he was a kid. a baby.
Gentlemen,
Yeah. now he
forgive me
knows
for
how to
disturbing
punch,
you
so-
again, but I have a little problem.
A little problem, a little problem. Everyone has little problems now, you know.
Oh, fuck off.
Wow.
They are kept to oneself, and they don't stop the world from turning.
Nor trains
We
from
don't want
leaving
to help
stations.
a woman. Women don't belong in school. Get back to the kitchen, you goddamn bitch.
Are you sure there are no Amazon Sauvignon plants in Barockstadt? Because I have just interviewed the station master and the paleontologist, and what they said really didn't convince me that there wasn't any here.
We are quite definite on this point. There are no Sauvignon plants growing in Barockstadt.
You mean grapes?
You see, miss, the Amazon Forest Sauvignon is a rare shrub that requires very special conditions for growth.
That's right. Conditions that are very hard to reproduce, believe you
That's
me.
right.
Difficult, but not
I should be
impossible.
narrating a baseball game.
Unfortunately, our garden has proved very successful.
Your garden? So, there is a garden in Barockstadt?
Oh, the garden. Well, if there
Ah,
was one,
fuck.
it would be only a little garden hidden behind the station. But our station master would be very proud of it.
He would take very good care of it, too. Everything would grow marvelously if we were able to cultivate it at all, and it would be all down to his gardening prowess.
And
This
we
is all
would
hypothetical,
be
of course.
proud as punch. And we wouldn't forget the role the paleontologist might play in this.
What the fuck
What's
is
the
happening here?
paleontologist got to do with it all?
They're dumbasses.
Without him and without his laboratory, how would we make the wine, do you think?
And
Drunks.
it would be good
Yes.
wine indeed, my dear colleagues. Would it
They're
not?
drunk now is what it
Oh,
is.
yes, a delightful balm to soothe away our long hours of toil and our
They're
heavy responsibility.
Schnockered.
We would wait impatiently every year for the arrival of the year's produce.
Oh, God.
So, if I have understood you correctly, there are indeed Sauvignon plants in Barockstadt. They are cultivated in a garden behind the station, then turned into wine by the paleontologist's loving
Why, who
care.
told you all that?
And finally, the pleasure of
What happened to the
tasting
rectors?
is yours.
Oh,
They're dumbasses.
Of course, they're like,
Very much
oh
so,
yes,
gentlemen.
we definitely don't have any here.
Racket
But
off
we
If
do
we
have a
did-
garden that's been very successful at growing it in this climb.
Yeah, if we did have any, they'd be in this garden. And if we had a garden, it would be behind the station.
And
if
also,
we didn't have
like-
a garden behind the station, it would be done by the station
like-
master. And the paleontologist, of course, we can't forget that he would probably be making
And,
the wine.
and how else would we have the wine? We need the wine.
Ifs and woods.
We were
This
talking,
becomes
again, we were
insane.
talking
These
ifs and
characters don't
woods.
exist in this
I
game.
Yeah,
had
this is all ifs and woods. It's all hypothetical.
well,
Would have to
I'm
keep
gonna
it
use
to
the bathroom.
yourself, of course.
Just go head
Yes,
back to the
if
fucking
you would
ground
be
floor,
Alright.
I guess.
kind
See you
to
tomorrow.
keep it a secret. It would only be a small local concern, producing barely a few bottles every year.
That's right.
You down
Nothing
for some
so
ice cream?
grandiose as a business. Otherwise,
Yeah, you see
we'd
this
be
bag of
liable to
chocolate
be
next to me,
fined.
right?
Oh, so you don't want it? You
No, I
want the
do.
chocolate.
No,
Oh.
I do. I do want it. Thank
Don't
you.
worry, I have no
Yes, I
intention
do.
at all of getting messed up in anything.
So I like having the Alice in Wonderland picture over there. I think it actually fits really well in the dining room that I hung up on the wall. But I'm really sad that the yawning portal picture's not up there anymore. I put it over there in the kitchen.
Yeah, I saw that.
But I still need to find a better place to put
Ceiling.
it. So when we look up, there it is.
Yeah, it'll be like, well, when Alex is asleep on the thing, he can just look up and be like, Epo. Okay. Well, this is fucking ridiculous.
Here we are, busy chatting, and look at the clock. It's tea time.
Why are these people so
Already?
fucking nuts?
My word,
'Cause
doesn't
they're drunk.
time fly by?
All the time.
Thank you for a charming visit, miss.
And thank you, gentlemen.
Okay, remember, don't get the waffle.
Oh, I don't plan to.
Yeah, but Alex got it, remember?
No, yeah, but that was because he was being a dumbass.
Yeah, it's a game. I'm doing important stuff.
Yeah, I mean, if we don't get ice cream, it's a good chance I'm gonna flip my shit.
Really? I gotta click to walk down the fucking stairs?
Get back in bed!
I'm sleeping out here.
I've reached the end of my patience. The basin is empty.
This is what I do.
Yeah?
You just say this is what I do.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Because he thinks he's funny. Disgusting. Get in bed. Can I have one more time? Look at me. I'll turn the light off, Mom. You burned it. Yep. Light's going off. Close it up. Night. No, the darkness. Not the darkness. Warnings are made. No one has
Actions have
listened.
consequences.
I've there are so many times that I look at him and I'm like, there are different kinds of consequences. There are good consequences and there are bad consequences. Sometimes there's both.
On, Kate. Alright, you fucking dick.
Oh, the paleontologist that you were talking to Miles. I was like, wait a minute, what?
Jesus, Jackie.
I was legitimately like, that was a little harsh. Which I guess I'm a terrible mom because I wasn't like yelling at you.
Do excuse me, Professor.
First off, I wouldn't ever say
Sorry to
that.
disturb
No, I
you.
know. That's why I was kind of thrown off for a second. I was like, huh, that's ballsy. Okay.
What is it you want to know, miss?
Give me the fucking wine.
I have just had a very interesting little discussion with the rectors. It seems that you are perfectly aware of the existence of Sauvignon plants here in Barrackstadt. Apparently, you find them very tasty.
Not at all. I never drink wine. I prefer to make it. Production to me is much more satisfying.
So you don't deny.
Why, seeing as the rectors have let you into our little secret,
Oh,
I
fucking
even converted
Christ.
part of the laboratory into a fermenting room for Amazon Sauvignon wine production.
Is this the place that had that
Of
weird
course,
cookie
I
dough?
cannot produce wine in large quantities. We have to be discreet.
I just know I can't get it from
After all,
Leo.
And what
I
about
love
your
the ice cream
students?
at Cold
Haven't
Stone,
they
but,
noticed
the cookie
anything?
dough comes with the giant
That
chunks.
was the one.
you know how
That's why I
students
can
are.
still- I can get
After
regular
all, a
cookie dough
chemical
here now.
reaction is still
I
a
know I
chemical
want that.
reaction, even when
F
grapes
that
are
shit.
involved. And malolactic fermentation takes time. Sometimes strange odors begin to waft through the
No, I do
corridors.
want hot fudge.
Then I just burn a little sulfur.
All right, so we
Incredible. Totally incredible. You are really something, Professor Pons. Really something.
I'm not sure whether I should take that
You
as a
shouldn't.
compliment.
Mm-mm.
I have just had a very interesting little discussion with the rectors.
Not at all. I never drink wine. I prefer to make it. Production to me is much more satisfying.
So you don't.
What?
And what about
Oh,
incredible?
I already had this. I thought he was going to say something interesting.
I'll leave you in peace.
sorry? No.
Alright, where's the lab? Or should I just go to the garden?
Try the garden because I feel like that would be more useful. And they said it's behind the station.
No
so...
point. It's locked.
This is a fucking weird place. Every character in this game is so fucking weird. The mother,
Everybody's kind of an
the
asshole.
boyfriend.
Yeah. Even these people, they're all kind of assholes. The only one that's not quite an asshole is Momo.
Correct. Guess who's in the hallway?
Don't tell me it's Momo.
It's Miles.
Mommy, I want to talk to you.
Go to the bathroom where Daddy is. Go. Go to the bathroom where Daddy is. Go say hi to Daddy. Yes.
Yes.
I already did it.
No.
I've reached my limit. I can't do it with him today. I'm done. I absolutely cannot do it. I was furious with him today. He knows. Oh, he locked the doors on you? Yeah, that sounds right. Jesus fucking Christ. How about you finish pooping, huh? Sound good to you? What do you think, Al? Daddy is pooping, okay? And I'm contrary to what you may believe, most people don't want company when they poop, okay? Why? Because it's a very personal thing. It's when you're at your most vulnerable, okay? Watchmen, time for bed. It's really not, you're not alone anyway. Abby's right next to you. You're not gonna be packed. Go to your bed. Either go to your own bed or lay in
Excuse me,
Abby's and chill.
Station Master,
If you get up this
but I
late,
need you
this is-
again.
Well, then don't do that. Listen to me. This is my last
No.
warning for you. This is the last time I'm giving you this warning. After this, I will follow through.
You have been playing with me, haven't you? You knew very well there were forest Sauvignon berries in the station garden.
As it is, it's getting close to
Not at all.
this
I've
point,
never
and
seen
that's
your
that.
Sauvignon.
If you get up,
You don't
one
have to
more
lie
time
to me.
and
I
come to the
know
living
all
room,
about it.
it will
You
shut.
and the rectors are in cahoots, and the professor's lab has been turned into a distillery. You've all got a nice little smuggling racket on the side.
Because it's our most vulnerable,
Racket.
okay?
Hey, lady,
Because
you're
if somebody were to try to
far,
stab me
lady.
at that point, there's literally nothing I could do right then.
Side
Because
thing we got going. That's
Well,
all
you're
it's
fine.
just for ourselves. Hey, be honest.
You should be ashamed of yourselves. Aren't you worried about the reputation of this fine university? The authorities should be informed of this.
The other day, he came in
But we haven't done anything wrong. It's not a crime.
Can you open the gate to the garden,
I'll keep
please?
you company. I was like, I don't want
Sure,
company,
sure.
man.
No
I don't
problemo.
want
Around
the
this.
bathroom, Miles. I was like, but I'll keep you company, and then you'll have privacy. I was like, that's not what privacy
That's not how that
is.
works.
I'm like, that's not how privacy works.
Basically, we just went around to everyone saying, "Where are the berries? Where are the berries? Where are the berries?"
Right?
Until finally someone spilled the beans on the berries.
Spilled berries on the berries. Spilled the legumes on the berries.
Squash the berries. You remember the woman who fell over?
I was
with
just
the,
thinking of that.
the-
Oh. I was just thinking.
She got really hurt on that.
She did. I mean, that looked painful in general. Oh my god.
Thanks, Dick.
There you are. Please feel free to visit the garden at your leisure. And there was just one thing. I'm not a liar. Not really. Just mum's the word. There is the reputation of the university to think about, and I have superiors.
So let me get this straight.
Do what I can.
It's all like underground moonshine bullshit
I
wine?
understand.
Yes.
Don't you worry.
God,
Yeah,
these
thank you, miss.
people. Like anyone's gonna give two fucks.
I didn't want to follow him. The fuck? Did it really need to show him animated walking away?
Nice green. That's a garden? That's not a fucking garden.
Hey,
That's a legit greenhouse
You know where we
hydroponic.
are? In a garden of Vida, baby.
Did the guy let you through the door?
Yeah.
Why?
We had to, because we found out from the rectors that had it, and then the paleontologist said,
Remember
oh yeah,
all
we
those
have a garden, blah, blah,
hypotheticals?
blah, 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 and then
Yeah.
we told the guys, like, yeah, by the way, we know, I know.
Oh, we know about
And
it.
if you don't tell us, then I'm gonna go to like, people and say, you getting the wine.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, but don't tell anybody. Sauvignon
It's
grapes.
berry time.
Grapies.
I don't need that for the time being.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You can say no.
No, I can't. Come on. Who do you think I am?
I face Alex this week in fantasy.
I should check my lineup now that you reminded me of it.
Oh, 20
I got
point gap now.
trounced.
Dylan, right? You faced Dylan this week?
Me?
Yeah.
This coming week?
No,
Yeah.
the past one.
Oh, past week, yeah. I got trounced.
No, Alex faced Dylan. You faced
Oh.
Danny.
That was it. Didn't matter. Failure all around. Both my tight ends are questionable? That's fucking stupid.
Half of Alex's team is questionable.
Who's Liberty and Justin's for all?
Katie.
I love Katie's team names.
You don't like Alex's team names?
I mean, the
Let's
one
see. Alex's football team.
Alex's football team was good. It was the Washington football team's year.
You won that year too, right?
I did.
I did. And I will say,
Andrew's...
I didn't mind that one. I thought it was funny. I find this one this year to be low-hanging fruit, but that's just me.
My team.
Andrews Brown Burrow?
Andrews Brown
Well, it used to be
Chubb-Burrow.
Andrews Brown Chubb Burrow.
Oh, I know.
And now
Now
Chubb's
Chubb's
out.
gone, so it's, yeah.
Chubb's out.
Good adaptability, Al.
You make HUD look like Chud. And I loved Chud.
Oh my god.
I really can't wait for, like, any other person to get knocked out of Alex's team for the year.
No.
So he's down to, like, Andrews Burrow. Or Brown Burrow. Or Andrews Brown.
No, I'll have to rename at that point. Come on, turn the fuck around.
What's funny is you haven't even been using Burrow.
Still not gonna. Bringing out Jared Goff.
Oh, the person Jeremy should have picked up? Or Danny?
He... So, when he made that roster move, I was driving to him.
Why are you going on the train?
And then, well, because I was thinking... Hold on, I want to show you.
Okay.
Where is it? Jeremy. Yeah, I texted him, 6:48, I'll be at his place. And he said, okay. And then he texted me, also, I feel cheated. LOL.
Yes!
Because he was looking at Burrow, and he was like, oh, or sorry, he was looking at Goff, and he was like, oh, but does he line up with my buys? And while he was considering his buys, I picked up Goff. Like, he was contemplating it, and I made the decision.
Absolutely. The way the
And if I
lines
were to
have
watch
been,
one of
that's a
those-
real good pickup.
I was considering this guy, because we had that instance where we touched it before, and, like, disappeared.
You just want to pick it up again?
No, because that guy was talking all about the fucking mammoths.
Everyone's talking about mammoths.
Yeah, but he's like a mammoth scientist. And he literally specifically brought up
Alright, that's fair.
Hans
Oh, look, it's
and
Oscar.
the cave and the thing. So I want to be like, oh, you mean this thing?
Yeah, that could be an interesting thing.
Wait, you skipped Oscar.
We'll get back
I
to
don't
him.
think we're going to have anything for him until we get the train moving again.
Oh.
Thank you, Kate Walker.
Oh, did
He
I
sounds
come
like
off the
such a
wrong
Muppet.
You
side?
did come off the wrong side.
He does. He sounds like such a Muppet.
Yeah, he really does.
Well, I guess I'll go give him the thing
Turn
now.
Go to the right.
No, I'll go this way.
Yes, I'm at the right.
That's my left.
Not the characters left or right. Ours.
Miss, please, excuse me.
This guy's such a weasel.
Yeah.
Yes?
You know, I want to apologize for our little misunderstanding.
Bribing us with wine.
About a bottle of
I
wine?
brought you a bottle of wine. Barrackstadt Sauvignon. Very good year.
It was nice.
What?
You know what you think?
I'm very touched.
What?
Thank you.
Miles got
Good luck on your journey, lady.
water on my
Thank you.
pajamas.
Why was there water in your room?
Where were you
Wait,
hiding a water bottle,
stop.
Abby?
Why was there water in your room?
I don't know.
Where's your peach water bottle?
I don't know.
You mean it wasn't? Wait. You mean it wasn't hiding under your pillow like I saw when I was cleaning up the Legos that you said Miles slid under your body while you were laying there perfectly still?
Oh, there it is. Go back to bed. You can sleep in that now.
No, Abby.
Nope.
I have an
you can sleep
idea.
in that now.
Why don't you go up to the top bunk?
But Miles is just gonna keep teasing
You're right.
me.
So how about instead you both just chill out? Abigail, not now. Go to the bedroom.
Great, Miles.
Great, Miles.
All right, that actually got from me. That was my personality right there.
She's just in the hallway still. This is like a soda when I came. Remember? Great.
Wet, Miles.
Guys, I don't want to hear anymore. No more talking. You know why you're wet, Abby? Because you hid water. It's not just because of what he did. It was a team effort there. Suck it up and deal.
It was on.
I don't care.
Yes.
You're not supposed to have water in your room.
It was on my desk.
It was not on your desk,
Was
Abby.
it in your room?
It was under
Then
your...
that's the rule. It's not supposed to be beyond your doorway. It was. So there. And I know for a fact he's not the one that brought it in. So stop. I don't want to hear anymore.
Excuse me, Professor.
Grail can't pass the seal.
Professor.
Enough is
sorry,
enough.
Water can't pass the door.
What is it you want to know?
Oh, I'm an idiot.
For all I care, you two can
I'll
sleep
leave.
naked as long as Miles wears his diaper. I don't
Use
flipping
the- I
care.
know,
Just
it's
stop.
Yeah.
Miles, Dad.
Go get the water bottle from them. I don't want it in there.
Do
Hey,
excuse
Seraph.
me,
Hey, Seraph.
Professor.
Oh, Sarah, perfect timing.
Professor, sorry to disturb you again.
I gave this guy the
Professor,
mammoth and everything.
I have brought you something that should be of interest to you. Look,
It's always a great time to
Wine.
show up, Sarah.
Chasing me.
Get in bed.
Oh, what
Go.
have you got there, then? Let's see. An effigy of a mammoth.
Sarah.
Handsome.
I'm throwing out all the toys in
Yes,
their
of
room.
course it is. How on
Here I
earth did
come
you-
to smack some
Oh
ass.
my God. It's in my hands. It exists. It really exists. Please.
Oh, was that the line? I didn't even hear
That's
that
what I
line.
said. Well, because she was taking her pants off while she was still in the hallway.
you see, your hands and my
I
Vorarlberg
should
air
rephrase
are
that. As
one
long as
and
you
the
guys are
same.
wearing unders of
This
some
is
level.
Incredible. After all these years, how can I ever thank you, my dear?
God, I hate this.
I must waste no time.
Kids, you.
I'm off to my
Yes,
laboratory.
yes, not this. This
I
is
must
fine.
study this carefully. May I borrow your treasure a moment?
Well, actually,
Don't worry,
What did
miss.
they just say?
I will take the greatest care of it.
You don't want to
But I
know.
need to
Well, no, what did
study
they just say?
You see, it has such importance.
Do you really
to me
want
that this very
something
afternoon
about
I
sleeping
shall
with no
deliver an
pants and no
impromptu lecture
underwear?
to my
Nope,
students
you both
about
have to
this
wear
very
underwear.
subject. If you are interested in Hans Vorarlberg, then it is essential that you attend.
Alex has
Do you
told
think
Miles
so?
that he can sleep without clothes on as
Obviously.
long as he's wearing his diaper.
Give me your telephone number,
I'm not a
and
fan
I
of
will
this
call you the
personally,
moment my lecture
But
begins.
Miles is like
I will
thrilled by
return
it.
you your doll
And
at the end.
like
You
I've said
have
to both
my
of them,
word.
When you're like 10 and up and you want to sleep naked, I don't flipping care. Fine. You'll be probably in separate rooms by then. I don't care. I don't want to know about it. I don't need to know about it. But do whatever you want, man. Meanwhile, while you're still sleeping in the same bed, put your fucking underwear on.
I'm doing a daddy arm now because you guys have been back and forth.
No, just close it. I already put my rule out there. Just close it all the way. That's the 4th time they came out. I've had it. It's not even 9 o'clock.
Door cracked, or I can close it all the way. Which one do you like? Do you like the crack or do you like it closed? You told me to crack it right now or I'm closing it? Closing it. You hear Abby?
I don't care
heard part
if they
of
don't
it.
have shirts and pants on, but they have to wear underwear.
Well, Abby's gonna sleep without underwear on right now.
Absolutely not!
Because I said to her...
She's in the bed with her brother!
No, she's not. She's up in the top bunk.
Alex,
She was like, my underwear's soaking wet. And I said, take them off. She was like, but then I'll sleep without underwear on. I said, yeah. She was like, I've never done this before. This is new for me.
Go get her new underwear. Now.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. She really is just like this little fucking stand-up comedian.
Oh, Abby. Oh, cylinder. Shit, I didn't even see that.
Oh, Sarah, I don't have an answer to that question.
Like I've said, it's weird that I play the straight man here.
Not that weird to me, but I'm also not one of the straight men.
Wasn't expecting to find a cylinder in here. Come on, Kate. Fucking Christ. I see what Alex is talking about.
How she doesn't turn well? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wear these little shorts.
That's fine, as long as she has something covering her nethers. Fuck, man.
Everything out of context. Seraph, if you want to have some fun, please start at quote 1818.
Here we go.
I have says 1819. That was from last week. It was one of those, but that's a good quote. Again, great out of context. Oh, I definitely wasn't going to remove it.
That, yeah. I love it when my robot technology tells me to die.
There was a duplicate that I removed, I think.
It was me saying I'm an old man's dream. If that was $10, I'll
What's
eat my
this?
sock.
We gave the guy the mammoth, and he walked into the lab with it. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna take a look at this, and I'll call you when I'm done with it."
The clampies.
Yeah. And then I picked up a cylinder, like a playback cylinder that I wasn't expecting to find. Are you doing the cylinder dance?
That's his clampies.
this is my...
Oh, the clamp dance.
Well, no, you
No,
decided
it's,
to have friggin' egg salad instead of making out with me tonight.
It's Pee-wee.
Oh yes.
On the,
No, I don't want
on
any
the
part of
bar.
that. I'm jerking off into this cup, correct?
That was specifically talking about when Alex got the vasectomy.
Yeah.
It's not bad with context, but obviously without. I don't know what to talk. Oh, there's something on this though.
So what do we get? We got the clamps.
Clamps. I got some other bottle that
I
was
don't
on the
need
table.
that for the time being.
Must be the.
Take a look at your inventory. And see. I'll do it. It's circle.
So we got the Barakstadt voice cylinder. Test tube. Oh, test tube holder.
It's not weird to me, but I'm not one of the straight men.
Here it is. The
Yangala Cola powder. Oh, good. The Yangala Cola. That's the mushroom that is used to, like, paralyze shit or something.
Oh, that sounds familiar. You're
We
right.
could have solved all our fights through lightsaber battle. It's true. Stand by that.
What is over here? Is this just looking at the countertop?
Yeah, it's just looking at the countertop.
Okay. I would have expected to have, like, a book in here.
I have a note
The
here
cylinder was
called
in here.
Abigail the Wicked.
Okay. Oh, yeah. That's my note of things that Abby said that made her, like, crazy.
It's not like she was ready to take over the world.
Did you talk to him yet?
Not in here. It's just the paleontologist again.
Yeah, but I wonder if he has different
I doubt it.
text in here.
What is it you want to
I gotta say, I feel like I've had an uncomfortable amount of conversation about the O-rings on the Challenger with my dad.
You
I
told
did not
me
recall
earlier about a lecture on some ancient Siberian tribe called the
Right, but I've
or
got
something?
sensitive baby ears.
The Yukos.
I don't even remember the context.
The
I
Yukos.
recently watched it.
Confuse them with the Ukistran people of Central Asia.
Do excuse me. I wanted to know
Shit,
if your
between the
lecture
egg
is
salad
going to
that you
start
fucking
soon.
ate and the way you're telling
Your
me to
eagerness to
suck a
learn
ball,
delights me, my
not
dear,
sure I even
but
want
I
to
haven't
bother
finished
making out with you
studying
now.
marvelous
Suck a
mammals.
ball, one
Don't
ball.
worry, I will.
Solo ball.
I think Alex said something in mistake, and then Jackie called him on it,
Would've
and
loved
Alex
to
said,
study it.
suck a ball.
That's probably what happened.
Maybe.
If it's not true,
You
it
know,
sounds like
You
it could be
prefer
true.
being an
Whenever I'm
eternal
light
liar.
as fuck.
That's
I have
light
more
side as fuck, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
That's,
But
I guarantee you, that's
My
me being
fault.
like, I can get a little
Not
couple dark
things
points.
that died
that's
maybe.
exactly 100% is what that was, Alex.
Oh, good. I changed her burglar's heart.
You told me earlier about
Oh, we just heard
Do
this.
excuse me.
Just cover
I
his
wanted
face
to
in
know if your
prestige, like a
lecture is
Japanese
going to
businessman
start
underneath
soon.
the glass table.
What would you say about seeing Hans Barlberg again? After all, you could come with me and help me find him.
That one got me quite so hard.
Young lady, you are
That
very
was funny,
kind.
Al. Good job.
I'm far too old for such escapades.
You don't seem that old.
Oh, no, the context is atrocious. I don't remember it either.
Duke,
Duke,
who deserved it.
deserved it.
That one doesn't need context.
Sounds
Yeah.
uncannily like the one I'm looking for. Can you tell me a little bit more about him?
He was always
Suck
a
my
mystery.
poison dick.
Quite simply grasp, you said to him.
Was he using a poison mine or something?
Yeah.
Incredible mechanical contraption.
Yeah, we already had that conversation as well. I was working on a joke about how Sith are walking around with constant fear boners.
Arriving
forgot
in
that fear
Barkstadt
boners
is
are
an
a
amazing
thing.
experience. I've never seen such a station.
Oh, so today, what Alex said to me was...
Like, speaking of
Yes.
fear boners.
Speaking of fear boners, Alex said to me
And I
today.
get
I
more
think it was
pubes
fear
on my
boners.
mirror.
Lines down.
I get more
Regularly.
pubes on my mirror.
You mean you
Oh, no.
I don't remember the context already.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Alex messages me. I
My
sent him
train
pictures of
stopped
the
in-
house. I was like, look, see, everything's all clean and like the table and everything.
I'm
And
Thank
he was
you
like,
very much.
hang on, I
I'll
gotta
leave
pull
you
up
in-
the text.
Sorry?
It was so silly.
Hey, Alex?
Yeah. He said,
How did you get in here?
Go to the back right.
here we
Okay.
go.
Again, I
Have you
always-
enjoyed the controls, by the way?
Oh, no, they suck. I said it, too. I said it. I'm just like, Alex is completely right.
Alex said, I'm happy we're motivating each other. If you keep at it, cleaning and dishes and laundry and hunting for work, I promise I'll get muscly arms for you.
Fuck, did you check that cabinet back there?
Yeah, that's where the cylinder was.
man.
That was the only thing in there.
And the funny thing is, I do not recall ever telling him, I wish you had muscly arms.
You said multiple times.
No, I said I like muscly arms. I never said I wanted you to have
No,
muscly
you've
arms.
said if you just worked out, your arms could be so big and
Your
muscly.
arms are big. I don't know what you're talking
It
about.
does not end muscly.
No, she also said and muscly.
No.
Don't worry, Jackie. It has stuck with me for a long, long time.
I
Your
go
desire.
for tantric sex sting.
I do like tantric sex sting.
That's all sting.
He's still fucking.
I remember, so before I knew that Gautier wrote that song, someone that I used to know, we thought it was Sting for the longest time. And as we're sitting in the car, all of a sudden I looked out, it's like, Sting has been having the same tantric sex session since the late 80s.
Yeah.
And Alex just looked at me and was like, I don't think this is, he's like, yeah, seriously. And then I looked at him and was like, oh my god, this isn't Sting.
By the way, Jackie, it's a good quote
I'm
from
gonna
you.
chop this kid's leg off if he tries to crawl anymore. Who was that? Was that
That
Miles?
was you.
That's
Yeah,
Miles.
of course you're referring to Miles.
Chop this kid's leg off.
That was a good snorker.
Whew, thank you. Much like my child at that time.
Get out your thwomping stick, because it's time to bash Yoko.
Oh, I played Yoko Ono for Abby. She was watching the Powerpuff Girls episode with
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The Beatles.
yeah, the Beatles, and she was like, I don't get it. Why is it funny that monkey screams? I was like, well, babe, I'm about to give you a little bit of a music history lesson.
You got a little history lesson.
And
Yeah, we
so-
showed her the Chuck Berry clip.
Of course.
Yeah, so we showed her the Chuck Berry clip. Then I showed her some other stuff of her doing it recently, like in a museum or something. And I could see the look on Abby's face where she was like,
Yeah, she
"You
was-
can do that?"
Abby's crazy, and she was like, I don't get this.
Yeah.
Love it.
What I find really funny about it, though, is Alex's mom is very
Loves
supportive of
Yoko
Yoko
Ono.
Ono. Very supportive.
My mom's a huge Beatles fan. In college, she wrote like a thesis about the Beatles
Oh, really?
lyrics.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and she was like, I've always liked Yoko.
And when I asked her why, because I said to her, I was like, I don't know. I was like, well, that's great. I was like, I appreciate people who appreciate their own, thing. I said, I don't I don't like Yoko. And I remember saying it just like this because I didn't want to hurt her feelings. I was like, I don't like Yoko. And then she goes, Yoko is such a great feminist icon and blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, okay, Erica.
No, she ain't.
Yeah, the thing is...
She's definitely not.
This is the same woman...
If it's feminist to hitch your wagon onto the biggest star of the time...
This is the woman who listens to Mother from The Wall and thinks that that's about a loving mother who loves her son and her son loves her.
It's true. And she does love me.
That was a perfect delivery.
And this is a boy whose mother told him.
This is a boy who just wants mommy's love. Come on, can I put the fucking cylinder on? Thank you. Okay, let's listen to this.
I don't know, ask your mother.
Whatever this is. Ask your mother. Say hi to your mother.
Rupert Grint, what a waste. Oh. Rupert Grint is underappreciated.
I have some
Okay.
very sad news. Our father is dead. He passed away peacefully last Sunday in his sleep. I feel so lonely now.
Father had been but a shadow of himself since your departure.
And
I had to take care of everything for him. Housework, factory paperwork, the workforce, clients, everything. And now, today, well, I really don't know who or what I'm fighting for. Times are so hard, and this terrible war is destroying everything. Nobody cares for our automatons anymore. I just think about you returning. And when you do return, I will have turned this factory into a palace worthy of your genius. Please take care of yourself. I love you so much, Anna.
I had a real Bubba Gump moment earlier on there.
Oh, here we go.
Housework, factory work, the workforce, men at work.
Homework.
That's about it.
Seraph, I double-checked all the ones I added against the list. They were new.
They might just be so crazy that they stuck out in your head without being in the quote box.
Yeah, I know. It's really crazy.
Test tube holder.
There were some that I wrote down, and I was just like, oh no,
wine
this
bottle.
is in there. But I would like tweak the wording to match exactly what Alex would say.
I wonder if there's gonna be shit like in a dangerous bird's nest that we have to get out with the test tube holder. Like once we get past those birds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I forgot to tell you, Al, the adult charcoal class is going fairly well.
Yeah?
And they've actually, so it originally was a 6-week course. They've opened up a new 6-week course right after it.
Oh, awesome.
To extend if people want to do it. Because apparently they're, besides the people, I've got 5 people in the class, but besides that, people have shown a lot of interest.
That's
I
fucking cool,
Yeah,
Jackie.
right? You can't appreciate color the way I can because you're an anti-color, anti-meanie bastard fuck.
You can't appreciate color the way I can because you're an anti-color, anti-meanie bastard fuck.
Anti-meanie bastard fuck.
Yes, meanie bastard fuck. That's amazing, Jackie.
What's great is that you started laughing through that because you
Sure
knew what
I
you were
did.
saying was nonsense.
I'm sure. Sometimes I feel like Nibbler. My poop feels
I'm
dense
trying
like a sun. Alex, that's you?
Of course it's Alex.
I'm trying
I
to
feel
give
like
you
that
your
is
berries.
a great summation of your time in the bathroom.
It's true. I feel like I've taken such massive shits and it's just like...
Dark matter?
Mm-hmm. It's like, oh good, I shit out 3 grapes. Oh wow, look at those birds go. They were like, we don't want to do the thing where birds go whoop and like hop. We don't want to animate that. It should worry both of us a lot, Sarah.
I feel like that's...
I had my endoscopy, we're both fine.
I gotta say though, it is comforting to know that every single person on the planet, regardless of how awesome they are, how cool they are, how
Take
much money they
shits.
have, takes painful shits at some point in their life.
That's true. They take painful shits and they flip their pillow to the cool side.
Absolutely.
No, Abby doesn't do that.
No, Abby just lays there in her sweat. Just, oh, I'm so uncomfortable. It's like, just flip the pillow.
That's not even what happens. Abby is out cold and is not even aware that she's laying in her
Also
own
true.
sweat.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think there's something going on with my stomach, but the doctors don't. So okay.
What the fuck is this?
Ugh, she touched my dark taint.
This is that mechanical eagle they were talking about, right?
Oh, I forgot about that. Yes. I was talking about basketball. Oh,
there's eggs!
Oh, there's the fake egg. You know what I mean?
Make it more like you're seducing him.
Impossible to reach it. It's
right
right
fucking
fucking there. Okay, well, this is what the tongue thing is for, I guess. I was expecting there to be some, like, dangerous birds around the thing I needed to grab, but turns out it's just slightly out of reach.
Why are we taking the red one?
That is the egg of the Amazonian cuckoo.
Oh, that's right. That's right. The parasite bird.
Like a steel trap. Peroxide, eat a tick.
Alex was not a fan of that answer.
Wine bottle, cuckoo egg, hook.
Abby and Miles are obsessed with this video on YouTube Kids right now. That's all about ingested parasites, and they're like obsessed with like.
There we go.
It's weird because it sings about tapeworms and hookworms and stuff like that. But they love the song, and it's really weird and gross, and so they're obsessed with parasites.
Pretty sure I heard a song this morning when I walked out.
It was the parasite song.
No, it was I Stepped in Poop.
No, there's that too. There's I Love Poop.
It's a literary masterpiece.
There's a song that's I Love to Poop, which is another one that they like to do. By the way, everybody at Taekwondo now knows that Miles is going to eat poop for Halloween. And I'm not gonna lie, it was one of the most humiliating moments of my fucking life. It was.
The poop hat's really cute, though.
It wasn't the poop hat, but he was just like, so everybody's like, what are you gonna be for Halloween? And blah, blah, blah. And Miles so proudly goes, I'm gonna be poop. And everybody would look to me for confirmation like he's joking. I was like, no, he is. He's gonna be poop.
And then they went, what?
And then a lot of them laughed, and then some of them looked super confused, and I was just like, yeah, I just wanted, like, just
crawl
bury
under a
me.
rock.
Just bury me.
Oh, God.
Just bury me. It's over.
Buddy.
But you know what? He'll be so happy, and that's all I care about.
Absolutely.
Oh, speaking of that, the 28th. So now that we're not doing the wedding,
Yes.
the 28th, they're having a Halloween party, a glow-in-the-dark Halloween party at the Taekwondo place.
Okay. If it costs money, we're not doing it.
It does cost money.
We're not
I was
doing
going to sign Abby up.
Nah, don't worry about it.
Oh, what a bummer. I haven't told her about it, but they're going to tell her, and...
Okay, well, she's going to have to learn to
Alright.
deal with disappointment.
Well,
Tomorrow I've got my ENT.
Yes.
And then...
tomorrow I also have to meet the pastor for the mural.
Okay. Well, I've got my
Are you
ENT.
in a mural somewhere?
Yeah, so through Modern Motion, one of my bosses, Ginger, she owns the studio. Her friend is apparently a pastor in New Brunswick, and she was looking for somebody to do a mural.
Hold on,
And
Jackie.
so my brain is just too big.
Only he would say that.
Yeah,
Anyway,
well, no,
mural.
yeah. Only he would say it and truly mean it.
No, only he would say it and have it be true.
Fuck you. Go fuck your big brain. Like you desperately want to.
It's the only thing I ever wanted to fuck is my brain.
So the Methodist Church in New Brunswick, one of the, it's gonna be outside, like, where the major roadway is. She wants me to do a whole wall, so I have to bring my
awesome.
stuff. Yeah, I'm really excited. I've never done one this big. I've never done a project this big, and I'm very excited to do it.
So you're going to get an opportunity to, like, test materials on the wall, right?
Well, I have to talk to her because I'm bringing my portfolio and everything so we can see, like, stuff. Ooh, I have to take my abortion picture out of that portfolio.
Yes, probably take out the skeleton with the fetus overlaid over a watercolor of the American flag.
What were you going to say, Alex?
I was going to say, look, the egg thing.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that thing. I forgot that was the gist of the puzzle.
So Jackie.
Yes.
I'm off next Thursday and Friday.
I know, because that's when our anniversary is.
But I've got my eyeballs.
Your eyeballs?
I got my eyeballs appointment on the 19th.
Okay.
And then we're doing pool with Jare on the 20th.
Right.
So remember, I asked you if you could ask your mother if
Ask
she
your
could
mother.
watch the kids on the 20th.
She is not back from her cruise
I'm
yet.
aware.
Who's got the chocolates here?
Oh, I got the fudge.
On the 21st, we're doing pumpkins at Pearl's. On the 22nd,
aware.
we're doing Alice's birthday thing.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
I like how, by the way, at the Sabrina's birthday party, they did the thing. I didn't realize that this was an Asian thing, where they put the stuff in front of them. Like, I knew that Jaws and Katie were going to do this for Alice, but I didn't realize it was like a traditional thing. Jaws is doing a nerdy one, but Yumi wanted to do a real one. So she put, like, all these things, and like, they put them on a blanket on the ground, and they lay out objects like a stethoscope, a gavel, a knot, a pouch. The pouch is luck. The gavel is
King of the Hill.
Yeah, basically like that. And
To determine if he was the next llama.
yeah,
Yeah.
kind
Get
of.
it along.
So anyway, so they put her down and she crawls to it. I think the part that I found the most funny of, I mean, it was adorable. Don't get me wrong, but like, so they obviously put the gavel and the stethoscope directly in the middle, so that if nothing else, she will crawl forward to that, right? But anytime she looked like she was going to go off in a direction, Yumi would like try to
recenter her.
Recenter her. And a part of me wanted to be like, Yumi, you're supposed to just let her pick it, man. But anyway, she grabbed the stethoscope, so they were all like, "Oh yeah, that's great." And I was just like, "Oh no, you mean you're pushing your child to a specific future?" Ooh.
I like my one large ab. I'm like the Cyclops.
But now you're working on that.
I'll tell you, this strawberry kiwi vegan yogurt,
Tastes like shit.
it's pretty good,
Oh.
but I shouldn't have gotten toasted coconut in it. That is a flavor that is not going perfectly.
I don't know.
I was considering getting the Chipwich.
Cookie's a little too hard.
Yeah, my waffle was way too hard. Remember when we got there? That's why I avoided it.
Or because you want a softer cookie for a Chipwich. Give Katie a quote.
Oh yeah. Now that I've turned on the violinist, you think I should talk to Horny Boy?
I can't. My breath is all menthol. Also, my sinuses are all menthol. And behind my eyeballs, it's all menthol.
It's all mental. Oh, hello, Horny Boy.
Hello.
Hey,
Jackie.
baby, you party? You sure looking
What
right.
is it that your
Just
uncle
who do you
wanted to
think-
tattoo on the inside of his leg? A
Hey,
squirrel
don't
reaching up for his
Listen,
nuts? Yeah, it was
kid.
Jack.
Right, I broke the violinist.
What do you mean broken?
Anyway, Jackie, on the 29th, Joe wanted me to loiter in the parking lot of the Jets game on the off chance that we get cheap tickets. I'm gonna not do
You
that.
mean from a scalper?
He didn't say scalper. He just said hang out and see if the tickets get
No,
cheap.
we want to do it on like StubHub.
Alright, well, we'll see. I don't need to pee anymore. Time to fill back up. Well done,
Jackie, November 4th is Andrew's Halloween party.
I know. Kid free?
Yes.
Alright.
And
You
then
ever have a man in a trench coat in the middle of June profess his love to you in the middle of a cemetery and then grab you with both arms?
November 12th, I'm doing a cube draft.
Why are we doing this now?
Yeah, why is this Alex calendar time?
Right.
Jackie
I
brought up the
understand.
calendar.
I'm not gonna lie. I said one day. And you
Where is the
continued on.
triumvirate?
Left.
Okay.
Triumph.
Like, I was trying really hard
Right here?
not to get obnoxious
Yeah.
about it. I get annoyed when you do that to me when I'm trying to, like, do something, you know, like, personal. Like, when I'm trying to paint or something, and you, like, take up my time, like, okay, hang on, let's go over the calendar. Why? We're not near the calendar on the fridge.
You
But
sure it was in here?
No.
Because this is the library.
Not even listening.
Keep going to the left.
I'm listening to you.
I thought that was a door. I don't know. Yeah, I did walk past this and to the left. That's the door. I can't wait for this to not be it again.
This is going to be the lab where the professor is.
That's on the other side. There's it. Alright, you made it back, Sarah. Got more to add, I just haven't.
I turned them on, now give me my money.
Gentlemen, Forgive me for disturbing you again, but I have a little problem.
A little problem, a little problem. Everyone has little problems now, you know.
They are kept to oneself, and they don't stop the world from turning.
No,
Oh, as I said the first time they said this, get back in the kitchen, you goddamn bitch.
Gentlemen, I have managed to repair your
I
university
think they put toasted
bandstand.
coconut in mine too.
The bandstand is playing again. This is marvelous news.
We are really very grateful indeed.
Yes, very grateful indeed. We will look back on your visit with much fondness in our hearts.
Oh boy.
And now let us in turn honor our word. How much is it you need, miss?
$100.
$1,000.
If it's not too much to ask.
We agreed to grant you the aforementioned sum, miss. You may now leave with your train.
And while we're on the subject, when will you be leaving?
Oh my god.
Yes, because now you should relocate your train as quickly as possible. Here we are, busy chatting, and look at the clock. It's tea time.
Already? My word, doesn't time fly by?
Thank you for a charming
More like
visit,
wine
miss.
time.
And thank you,
By
gentlemen.
tea time, I mean I want that delicious Sauvignon. What is it? What is this place called again?
Barakstadt.
Ballenstock.
Barakstadt.
I don't care.
You have.
I know. I was waiting for you to say it.
Well, first things first, I'm gonna go back to Old Fuck and get my mammoth.
Yeah, get your mammoth
He
back.
said he's gonna call us.
Is he?
Old fuck.
Yeah.
Fine. It's a lot of toasted coconut. If it was a little, I'd be fine. It's like a fucking ton of toasted coconut.
I hate the flavor of coconut, but you know what I hate the most?
Texture.
Toasted?
Texture.
Are they this way? I think so. Right?
Oh?
The boat people.
I think they're down, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to hear the cover of Randy Newman's Short People.
Boat people got no reason. Boat people got no reason.
Thanks, Hughes.
Boat people got no reason to live.
I was thinking of it, but I thought Alex would do a better job than me. I was correct.
They got little hands, little eyes.
Hey there, on the
They
boat.
walk around telling great big lies. They got
My
little
husband
nose
say,
and
"Hello,
tiny
young
little
lady. You want to talk to us?"
Stop talking, Al.
little voice going peep, peep, peep.
Oh my
It's
god.
very polite of you to take advantage of my predicament. We could have done favors for each other, for free, out of solidarity.
Oh,
Excuse
you know
me?
what?
My heart. How
I have to
would
like
you know?
hand them the money, don't I?
Yeah, you keep
I'll
doing
leave you
this.
to it.
До свидания.
До свидания.
Oh, look, I like that it's in a sack with a $sign on it. They just keep that $sign sack nearby in case they need to dole out $100 bills.
There you go. Here's your money. I've
Although who
checked
knows
it.
what they
It's all
fucking
there.
use for money in this stupid country.
Sauvignon berries.
Sauvignon Francs.
Terrible.
Ah, thank you. Not difficult get dollar. See? You are a real businesswoman.
Jesus
I'm not the
Christ,
only one around here.
Come on, Winnie. Come on
We
up.
pleased to do deal with you. Now, you open lock or we no help you. Why didn't you manage to open them? After all, you don't have to be a genius.
Wow.
My husband say instructions complicated. No understand manual. My husband angry. Very angry. Oh, now telephone broke. Kaput. Now that
Definitely
is
from paper
annoying.
towel,
What are you gonna do
previous,
next?
Yes.
because I
We
tried
wait
to rip it,
repairman.
and it just came.
Well, I don't have the time to
Yeah.
wait. I'll have to go have a look.
I don't like this brand. I don't
Take
want to get him
key.
again.
Sailor always need key for lock.
Okay, they're giving me the key to the box.
What box?
The box over by the mechanical thing.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, to unlock. That's
Yeah,
right,
for
right.
like the sluice gates, I think. To raise and lower the water.
Yes.
The only thing I remember from the instructions, actually maybe I remember more than I thought. It was star to confirm, and it was 1 to lower and 2. I remember all of it.
Look at this guy.
It was star to confirm. It was 1 to lower and 2 to raise, or the other way around. And I think that this station's number is 4.
Don't remember.
They gave us 4 stations.
They did, but I don't remember the numbers.
Okay. Because they were like, you have to wait for an engineer to show up, right? Engineer's not coming, so we'll do it ourselves. Is this
get
the...
a phone call first? Mammoth?
Hey, Mr. Mammoth.
Hello?
Kate, how
Nope.
did they
Oh
Come
god, it's your
on.
bitch mother.
about you only yesterday because I saw this fantastic
How many times have you said
fur
that to
coat.
Alex?
You are wrapping up warm.
I've
aren't
never
kidding.
said that
I'm
to Alex.
kidding.
Never
I'm
directly.
you? She's never
I'm joking.
Mom,
I've never
it's so
said that
sweet
to
of you
Alex.
to worry,
No,
but
she
I'm
hasn't.
fine, really. The trip's a breeze, no worries. I mean, there's
Well, when are you coming back? Frank is dying to meet you.
Frank? Oh, yeah, your singer. You two seeing each other then?
Oh, you'll never guess the surprise he gave me yesterday.
Impregnation?
No, I suppose I won't.
She's past menopause.
Frank invited me to a big
You never know.
charity
Science these
show
days.
organized by, well, someone another. Anyway, they got him singing a couple of old numbers from his repertoire, and in the end, he asked me to go up on stage with him. Can you imagine me, your mother, on stage in front of thousands of people?
It was a dream come true.
Wow, I would have loved to have been there. Not too emotional, I hope.
Oh,
Weird
too
question.
emotional by far, especially as I hadn't even been to the hairdresser. Well, I didn't even have the proper dress on. But Frank promised me he'd see to that next time. Oh, he's such a cutie, and he's got the sweetest little...
I'm sure he has.
It would be so good
Oh.
if you could join us one day. Let's see, when is his next gala? I'm so forgetful these days. I swear I'd lose my head if it weren't in the clouds. You just watch out, my girl. Them years will catch up with you much quicker than you think.
What is the point
I'll
of
look
this?
out for them, Ma. Nice to hear
Because
your
this
voice.
entire game is
Lots of love.
allegory.
Well, to
Thor?
you too, my little
I don't know yet.
munchkin.
I do love how much Alex makes himself laugh at his jokes.
Oh yeah.
I'm hilarious.
Yeah, it's my favorite. I legitimately always think of John Lovitz. I am hilarious.
John Lovitz!
Alright. Key. So we should be able to do Or I imagine they're gonna say 1 to raise, 2 to lower. I think I got that backwards. So let's go 4, 2, and then it was star.
Big one, mini?
Do I have to go fucking tell them to?
Yep.
Is there like a ramp down there? No. Can't they use their eyes to see the big open gate?
Open gate. That's a pretty big walk you've got.
I liked it.
I got a chuckle out of Jackie.
I thought it was funny.
Oh, did you lock your picks in for Survivor?
At least, unless 2 people leave, I'm okay.
Yeah, I didn't guess the following week. So.
When I watched it last week, I was like, oh, I'm gonna wait a few days and then
Hey
do
there,
it.
on the
And
boat.
What a
then
mistake.
didn't.
Guten Tag, schöne Mademoiselle.
My husband say,
Yeah, I got it.
Hello, young lady.
Locks.
right, I've got it. I know now how the locks work. So guide your boat into the lock, and I'll take care of the mechanism.
Das
What did your husband say? You, hurry up. We hurry to travel.
I was hoping
again.
she'd say, I have no idea.
Okay, we'll meet each other on the other side. By my train, okay?
Can you teleport me there? Nope. Just want to make sure there's nothing by the water now that they've moved. Okay.
You know, I did have one regret this past week for fantasy football. I wish I'd have left your Brees for Jerome trade up longer.
Why?
Just to give you hope that I
Oh,
might
there
go
was
for
there
it.
was no way you were going for that.
Of
trade.
course not.
You will never ever trade with me because I can guarantee you think any trade that I offer you is you just trying to, is me just trying to fuck you over.
First off,
That's what everybody thinks.
I'm aware.
There is a certain aspect of that, but I also know that it may not necessarily be the case. If you had someone worth trading for, and you thought that I could use someone, and then you could use someone, like, I think we could work out a trade.
Yeah.
I don't think that trade was good.
No, I think that trade comes down to if you think that the Jets' offense is going to get their shit together.
I don't care if the Jets offense has its shit together. Breeze has its shit together.
It's fair. So now we should go 4-1.
Whereas I don't think Jerome Ford, it has the same...
He doesn't have the same explosiveness,
Right.
is what it comes down to. And also now he's limited.
Yeah.
I am benching him against the Niners.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I'm hoping DK plays since I just fucking traded for him. Okay, so they're...
At least you know people think that you're going to be fucking with them.
Yeah,
It adds a whole new
I'm
layer
aware.
to the game for Alex.
I'm aware. Okay, so now I
It's
should just
too
be able to go
easy
back to my
otherwise.
train, right?
Yeah, we just go back to the train. Alex got boned by not being able to actually do his draft.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
So, like, Danny and me just have a
Oh, you guys have an
ridiculous team.
amazing team because I couldn't even touch them. They didn't push my train, did they?
No.
Where the fuck are they then?
I don't know what exit you just get left out of.
I went
Is
out
the
of
other side?
Yeah, I went out of the right side exit. I'm trying to go that way, and it's just not letting me.
Help, I'm trapped in a cube. I was honestly hoping that all exits you couldn't move from.
I couldn't except for the one that went right back here.
Where
Which
you
is
wanted to
going
go
to put
anyway?
me right back into here. This is not really where I wanted to go.
You want to
but-
cross the bridge now.
I still need to crank up my train, right? They were supposed to push the train. Yeah, there they are.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the cranking.
No, I guess they're not pushing it. They're going to tow it.
That was my, yeah.
Do I have to hook up to that, I guess? До свидания.
Hey there,
Does that mean goodbye?
on the
Yes.
boat.
He's said it several
Da,
times.
da,
No, I think you
barge
saying
on
as you
other
brought-
side.
came up to
You
him.
still
Da,
need us?
da. I like how all these other people
Must be
do not
really
have a
neat to
Russian
travel by-
accent, but this lady has a crazy
Excuse
Russian
me?
accent.
My husband say
It's not even
he
Russian.
like you. Sure,
What's great about
there.
your kids
Your
is
barge
that
is
they
over
were
the
so
lock.
loud for so long.
It's up to you to keep your part of
Then
the
all of
bargain.
a sudden,
Out.
Yes,
out.
Well, do you know how I got him to go out?
My
Punch him in the
husband
face?
say
No.
return
Or-
to
I said
train,
to I
attach chain,
closed the door for a little
then
bit, and then I
barge
came
will
back in and
pull.
gave Abby the pants. And I said,
Okay,
buddy,
I'll get moving.
calm down and listen to me. Mommy is not going to be able to see that the door is open. She's only going to be able to hear.
And I knew that because I heard him whispering.
Right. She's only going to be able to hear that you're crying. So I'm going to do a small crack. And if you're still crying, she's going to know the door's open. But if you keep your head down and stay quiet and go to sleep, you'll get the door cracked. He went, okay, Daddy, I love you.
And I knew exactly what was going on because I heard you whispering, and I was like, oh, okay, so he's saying, like, we're going to fool Mommy right now.
There.
Yes,
My
The
husband
best part about
say,
that is my kids are usually,
Okay.
like, this is the first time I've seen them actually follow through with what
I'll
Alex
leave
is
you
saying.
to
'Cause usually, as soon as he says something like, don't tell Mommy I'm going to give you this and blah, 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 both of them, independent of each other, will immediately come out to me and be like, Mommy, Daddy's letting me have this! Mommy, Daddy said we could do this!
Oh, Alex is an enabler.
Where's this chain that I'm supposed to be attaching to the train?
I don't know. Oscar might know. I don't see one. We don't have one, so. Unless he's got the chain. You know what I mean? Doesn't seem to be though.
Yeah, let me just ask him again.
hey there. Da, barge. There.
yes,
My husband
Attach
say,
loco.
return to train, attach chain, then barge will pull. Okay,
Yeah, I
I'll
guess
leave
we
you
go
to-
on the train.
Yeah, maybe Oscar can tell you.
Yeah.
Train.
Train of food.
Thank you.
When you get up, can I have a beer?
Yeah.
It was the train of fools that put you over, Jackie. Is that what you're saying? That was it? You're like, yeah, I need another one. Train of fools.
Yeah.
That was bad.
Yeah, it was no open gate joke.
Oh, I'm sorry. They can't all be open gate.
You there.
Asuka.
Asuka.
everything okay?
Oscar!
Yes, Kate Walker. I am awaiting.
Good. Await my instructions.
The university authorities want us to move the train out of their station. According to internal regulations, trains are designed for coming and going, not staying at platforms.
They have a point, Kate Walker. However, our train is unique, and its clockwork mechanism has requirements that are beyond the station's rudimentary equipment.
Hey, that's not their problem, Oscar.
The problem is also beyond my mandate, Kate Walker.
Whatever.
Jeez, Kate.
Oscar, there's no way you could help me find...
Rust away.
This train might be a wonder of tech.
I am
You should take a look around.
I am obliged to avoid exposing.
Of course.
Yeah, okay. We do
Oscar?
all this.
Yeah.
In a while.
Oh, see you later, alligator. In a while, Kate Walker.
Kate Walker. I don't know why my go-to robot voice is the fucking aliens from Galaxy Quest. The ship was about as big as this. I'm sorry, Winnie. I didn't mean to disturb you.
I'm fucking disturbed.
Wow.
Where is the chain?
See if you construct a
Rudimentary lathe. Someone other than Guy, get on the comm.
Do I have to give him my wine?
You give him the wine? You think that the robot wants the wine?
Not the robot.
Oh, the old man?
He's also not a robot. And I got
I'm
off
sorry,
the wrong
he's an
side.
automaton.
I don't think the wine's gonna help us with the chain.
It's a drunk chain. And it's missing the wine, just like all those fucking scholars that couldn't keep their goddamn mouths shut.
Yeah, I like how much of a secret it was that they immediately
Yeah.
just fucking opened the floodgates.
I mean, if they existed.
Can you fucking
it'd be
go
in this
up
garden.
there,
If we had a
please?
garden, it'd be behind the station.
Also,
And
the
if we-
wine is delicious.
And the wine is delicious if it existed. But if we had a garden behind the station, obviously the station master would take care of it. But not without the help of the paleontologist, because if there were wine, he'd be the one that made it.
I should go fucking give them that bottle of wine.
Ooh.
The
couple on the boat?
The triumvirate.
Why?
I should threaten them with it.
That's not gonna work.
I don't know, see what I can get.
No, normally your ideas are dumb, and I say go try it. This may be the worst one you've ever come
Well, I'm
up
gonna
with.
walk up this way and I'm gonna see if there's a fucking chain somewhere.
I will say that would be hysterical. What is out this way? Have we been out this way?
This is like the wall.
Mother?
The TV started going so dark. Mother, would they put me in the firing line? The fuck is this chain?
Maybe it's an allegory.
Is it just a waste of time?
Do 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 do.
I'm lost.
First off, save it.
It's
Secondly, just go with your blackmail idea.
Yeah.
Mainly because either
There's
A,
no way the blackmail idea is right.
What?
There's no way the blackmail idea is right.
Yeah, but I want to see you fall on your face now.
I'm not gonna waste all that time using these controls to get all the way over there.
I know.
It's gotta. The chain has to be either. It's gotta be off the back of the ship.
Can we go to the back of the ship?
I don't think you can go to the back of the ship.
It doesn't seem like it. No. But it would be up here.
It feels like we're missing something obvious. The other thing is maybe there's a chain lying around somewhere, like up at the board. It's not gonna be that.
I know. I'm not. I don't care about that. The game just wants me to stand still for a period of time.
Yeah. You're back at the cube.
I'm not going all the way back there. I have to go back there anyway later to get my
Mammoth.
my mammoth. I've got this hook. What is this hook for? It's a small hook.
Where'd you get the hook from?
I don't remember. It's been too long.
9 days?
Too long. I remembered all of the numbers from the
I
phone
know.
call.
That was gonna be my next point, Alex.
But I can't recall where. No, I think I found it on the beach where that guy was.
Okay.
Remember? I'm just going to exhaust all of their dialogue options.
First, you're gonna walk really subtly against the wall in case you find the chain.
That is correct. No, no, no.
Hey there.
I feel like we have to be missing something obvious.
My name is Lawyer. A lot. Lawyer. Oh, can we change
Kid
the
Walker. Ah!
Have you gone down to? We not leave. It must be really neat. Sure. You must really get with. I'm Syberia. I'll leave you to it.
Syberia. Ever been to Syberia?
Yeah.
How old were you?
Never.
It was like 2 years ago.
Oh, during the pandemic?
Hmm?
It's a perfect time to go.
Ask anyone.
Ask anyone what?
If I went to Syberia or not.
Becky.
You know what they'll tell you? No.
Correct.
They'd be wrong though.
Oh yeah? You teleported? You had an astral projection over there? You went to fucking Syberia in your dreams?
This is the dumbest line of questioning we've ever had. In a long line of dumb...
I don't know. Why'd you ask? You ever been to Siberia? When you know the answer.
I thought you were gonna riff off of it, not to say yes. I was expecting to be like, no, but I've been to...
He was expecting he was expecting for you to be a dick, but not that big of a dick.
Why do you think I know their national anthem?
You don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you fucking don't.
Let's hear it.
Siberia.
No shit! Of course that's all you were gonna do!
I knew it! Oh,
That
you're a fucking dumbass.
You said it before we even started streaming!
So did you!
Of course! So I knew what the joke was!
Oh my god, you've both been to Siberia?
There's no chain up here!
I haven't been to Siberia, but I have had creamy shits.
Look at that still water. What a still river. Oh, look at that still river. It's really,
You never
really
want to drink
flowing.
from still water.
It's flowing so fast.
I'm
we
gonna
can't even
give
see it
them the
moving.
hook, and hopefully they're like, "Oh, great, that's just what I needed for the top of this chain," and then they hand me the chain.
I love how dumb it is. Let's do
Probably
it.
the answer.
You
yeah.
there? Look what I've got. I have a small metal hook. Nope.
Give it to the lady.
Would you like this poison? No.
How about
How's
this
about
poison?
a little bit of wine? No, okay.
What about the wife? You're not even trying.
I'm trying. She's not
She's not
interested.
selectable.
Oh.
All right. I guess we're heading back to Professor Fucknuts.
Professor Fucknuts. From the Albany Fucknuts.
Well, it's the Hyde Park Fucknuts and
Mm-hmm.
what's the other one? The
Oyster Bay Fucknuts.
Oyster Bay Fucknuts. Thank you.
Oyster Bay.
Thank you, Jackie.
You're welcome. I got your back.
We know the Fucknuts.
From a long line of Fucknuts.
Who hired this guy? Me, sir. He's my cousin. Major asshole.
Yeah, but the difference is one fucknut married his cousin fucknut.
Yeah, but weren't they distant though?
Like second.
Oh, were they? I thought it was,
Not for
I
about
thought it was
15
further
minutes.
than that. I didn't realize. I thought it was further than that. I thought it was like 4 times removed or something like that. I didn't realize it was quite that close.
Yeah, well, it's
3 times inserted, 4 times removed.
Well, I mean, I will say that was clearly just for publicity's sake because it's not like he didn't have like 4 mistresses.
yeah, well, he got us through World War II. President Fucknuts.
he had like 4 mistresses. He got us through World War II.
He's allowed to bang as many hooers as he wanted.
I disagree. I disagree. But Alex is also known for his hewers.
My hooers. Got a whole slew of them.
His whole slew.
My slew of
Hooers,
hooers.
durs.
Well, I mean, listen.
In
I've
fact,
got my hooers.
hang on,
Jackie's
I'd
got
like
her
to
South
point out,
African
I
au
feel like that
pairs.
should be the scientific that should be the scientific term for a group of hewers, a slew.
Slew.
Like a parliament of owls, a slew of hewers.
Right. What do you call the first whore of the night?
Your mother.
The hors d'oeuvre.
I already said hors d'oeuvre like a second ago.
Yeah, but you gotta.
Again,
You
it's
need
shocking.
the setup.
Alex takes my line and then reuses it and gets the laugh. What a fucking shock.
There are many stages of comedy, Hoops. Stage 1 is theft.
I'm at grief.
I come from the Carlos Mencia School of Comedy.
God. Oh God.
Step number 1, steal your jokes. Step number 2, if there's no jokes to steal, make fun of retarded people.
What about the John Mulaney School of Comedy?
There are many stages of comedy. The first is
See, I don't know. I like John Mulaney.
Yes, but
I don't like what he did to his wife. But
He's not a good person, but he's funny.
What's the first stage of the John Mulaney School of Comedy?
Cocaine?
Correct.
Yeah.
You told me earlier about a lecture on some ancient Siberian.
Oh my God, we had this whole conversation.
Do you have a chain?
I see my mammoth right there.
Vorarlberg again.
Sorry? What is it you want to...
Arriving in Barrackstadt is an amazing.
you came by truck.
Yes.
You mean...
Yeah, we've talked about all this bullshit.
I'll leave you.
Sorry?
Can I get my mammoth?
I don't need that for the time being.
I'd like it, though.
He said he'd call Alex.
He'll call now.
I'll call now. Another scorcher!
Nothing in here.
Tomorrow's gonna be hotter?
What a great commercial.
It's so bad.
Who could have known?
All Dutch angles.
It is.
It's all Dutch angles.
Well, I guess while I'm here, I'll go threaten the.
I wanna see the blackmail.
Let's go threaten the triumvirate.
The rectors.
The rectors, yeah. The gaping assholes.
Thank you. I was just looking at you. I'm like,
you're like, okay, it sounds like rectum. Work on it. Figure it out.
I'm just, I just have to wait for Alex to make the joke. Although, to be fair, Alex has also done that to me.
Yeah.
Frequently, actually.
There's a setup and payoff. That's stage 2.
Alright, what are the other stages?
Well, hold on.
Question mark.
Third stage?
Yeah, question mark and then profit.
Stage 4, profit.
Well, okay, that didn't work. What if I give them the hook? No? Okay, what about the poison? No, what if I fucking leave?
Well, Alex, it seemed your dumb idea was shit.
There's gotta be something in the big lecture hall, right?
I'm awfully bothered to have to disturb.
You know what I mean?
Bothersome disturbance.
That can't just be an empty room.
Which I may
I agree,
add,
but
no bother, my.
it's possible we come back here later.
Maybe.
Could I possibly leave the train
out of the
Perform the task. A
Oh my
deal.
God, shut
I'm gonna
the
skip
fuck
all
up.
of what they say.
Can you possibly
miss your?
We cannot count if you don't mind.
Does the name Hans Vo
Prehistoric.
Do you have a chain?
No.
What?
The poor soul. This.
You mean to say it was?
We're definitely missing something simple.
I know.
Excuse me.
A train.
You gotta talk to the guy, the guy
And
in the
thank
train
you.
station.
Didn't we?
The station
On the
master?
bridge, yeah.
No, we haven't talked to him.
Oh,
He might
not
know
since
where
he gave
chain
you the
is.
wine.
Yeah, he gave us the wine.
We don't have to ask for the chain. They're saying just like, oh, just attach the chain.
Right.
Like it's right there.
I know, but yet.
Maybe it's like when we were trying to get into the factory and we had no idea where the door was, and it was just like, because the entrance and exit points in this game are fucking garbage, right? So it's possible that there's just like an angle that we're missing that we can walk up to.
Yeah.
I have one more idea. I'm going to go back down where the violinists are, because we were kind of in and out of there, so maybe there's a chain down there.
Possible.
I'm tired, Hoops. Please, God, why are you doing that? I'm like touching a hitbox that's pulling me out of here. I have to walk the long way around, or I have to press up against the wall first. There we go. Oh, hello, egg boys. Oh, it won't let me back down. So,
Is that the right side?
that's the right one. You see, you can see both eggs right there.
Yep. No egg boys for you.
I like the mammoth shadow.
Fucking mammoths everywhere.
They're really big into mammoths.
Hans's wet dream.
It's the Yakul, or whatever they were called. Can I come up this way? No. 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 Okay. I'll go talk to Station Master Carl. And then I guess I'll check the other side of the train. Maybe I have to lower the water again.
That'd be really dumb.
I'm gonna do it while I'm here.
I hope you yell down to them.
I'm sorry to disturb you.
What can I do for you?
I've
Train?
just been to see the rectors.
Hit train, hit train.
I thought
Hello.
they'd say that.
Absolutely.
Well,
But it's like I said,
the locomotive.
it's a possibility.
Nothing. It was just an idea.
Help.
The
No,
name
not
Hans.
Hans.
I'm sorry to disturb.
What can I do for you?
I feel like I've lost my way.
Hey, anything I can...
Cool, thanks.
It seems that your superiors object to the.
Nope.
I won't
We've
disturb
got
you when.
shit.
Welcome to Barrows.
Alright, let's go.
We ain't found shit.
We found shit. Let's go lower the water now. No, thank you.
That looks broken. I don't need to do that again.
Well, at least they didn't make me waste my time.
Get back to the boat. We gotta be missing something.
Yeah, that's where I'm heading. And I'm leaving on that midnight train to boredom.
Can you grab me a beer on your way?
No. Nice try, Jackie.
Okay.
Wait! Oh, the stairs was the circle
Yeah, it's the
over there.
stairs.
Go down the stairs
Hey
again.
there!
On the
No,
boat.
no,
Let's see what he has to say again. No,
must-
his train is
Excuse
just
me?
like, yeah, I'd love
My
to go on your
husband
fucking
said
train.
he liked his Sure. There. Your barge is over the locks now. It's up to you.
Yes, Barrows. Attach loco.
My husband say, return to train, attach chain,
So that means
then
the
barge
chain has to be on the
will
boat. It's not
Okay.
return the train and then attach the chain back
I'll
on the
leave
boat.
it-
You know what I mean?
Vida.
Come
Yeah,
forward again. Come to the front of the boat.
I tried. Doesn't work.
I know, but I want to just see again. 'Cause we've tried all of this multiple times, Alex.
I'm gonna try going to the other side of the boat.
Okay.
Or the other side of the train. Nothing.
What?
Nothing.
No, go downstairs.
Now, down the stairs will take you to the front of the boat. Takes you way further out.
I know.
We gotta check the train. I decided to get stuck on the flat side of that. That's nice. Okay, I have an idea.
What's your idea?
To walk up to here and then come forward?
The locomotive?
No, god damn it. See what I'm saying?
To the locomotive, yeah.
Yeah. You know where the smoke is.
Yeah. Jackie, when I was watching The Last Express earlier, you climb up to the roof because you're the one controlling it, and you're like, which way's the front? And I just spun where the locomotive is. You're like, I know, but which way's the front? So I say, you know, where the smoke is, Jackie. And you say, there's smoke on both ends! And I'm like, what are you talking about?
Was I drunk?
No.
Oh.
You're like, there's smoke on both ends! And I'm like, turn around, Jackie. And you're like, alright, guess there's no smoke.
I'm gonna get Jackie her beer.
Thank you. I was sassy that day, apparently.
Yeah.
Yes, you were.
So you can't walk into the front of the locomotive. That's not the locomotive anyway. That's the caboose.
Oh, I'm so very sweaty.
Why don't we?
Leave her be.
Out of the way.
No! Fine, just walk to the right. Why do I hear a pepper grinder?
He's doing it on pizza.
Oh. I thought he was doing something with
I
the
knew
beer.
exactly what was happening. At first I was like, what the fuck are you grinding? And then I realized, oh, you're having pizza. And God forbid you don't put more salt on it.
Well, this isn't the saltiest of pizzas.
Yeah, okay,
Now it is.
I find it remarkable because as much as Alex is obsessed with salt, his cholesterol is phenomenal.
Well, how was his blood pressure? Because that's the
Also
more
great.
important thing.
Oh, good. I'm not even.
that's the thing.
I'm not even in pre-hypertension.
That's what I mean. So this is the thing that gets me.
Pre-hyper.
Here's the thing that gets me is like, you know, besides, yes, he is overweight, sure. But every time he's gotten blood work done, tests done, scans done, everything has come back not just good, but perfect, according to the doctor.
Uh-huh.
Everything is exactly where it should be.
So
I'm glad everything on Alex is where it should be.
Yeah.
I have a consideration.
A thyroid problem?
I already got that checked.
Oh. You did, that's right.
And now for your consideration.
Remember
Money
when,
plane.
remember when we fucked with the mammoth and
Money
just like
plane.
disappeared?
Yeah.
Is it possible this game is just buggy, and there's an invisible chain somewhere?
Would you like me to look it up?
I think at this point we might want to. Like, where the fuck else? We've been everywhere. We've exhausted every dialogue option.
Syberia. There are 3 bugs known in this game. This is not one of them.
Okay. Here, give me the remote. Give me the controller. You fucking ball sack. I knew as it was coming out of my mouth, I was like, oops, just gonna let it go.
Since when do I let anything go?
Self-awareness is key.
The guy has to have the chain. It's their boat. There's no chain on the train that they know about, right? It has to be their chain.
You can tell during the cutscene where the barge stops. So walk over there and talk to the couple. They'll throw you a chain to connect to your train. Use the hook that you got when you first arrived here on the chain, and Kate will automatically put it on the train. So it's probably just on the ground, and you can't interact with it unless you use the hook out. But when you had the hook out, the only thing you were looking at was fuckface on the boat.
Lawyer, a lot.
No.
Lawyer,
I believe it's air face.
Oh, sorry.
My bad.
Your barge is.
Yes, Bella.
My husband say, return to train, attach chain, then barge will pull. Okay, I'll get moving.
Okay, I'll get moving.
What do we do now to tie my train to the barge?
Mademoiselle Takatak, Loco Coco Bitchen.
Loco Coco.
What did your husband say? You
That just reminded me of Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
chain to train.
Alright, I need to exit
Hey, look!
momentarily. Oh, look, there it goes! Winnie Bear?
Is it what I said?
You must be there?
What
yeah?
just happened?
No, I just said help again. Anyway, here you go.
Typical.
What do we do differently?
I don't fucking know.
What are you looking at, Winnie?
I don't see no fucking chain.
There, yeah, right there. Actually.
There it is.
Fuck me.
Okay. Well, that was a fun half hour that we knew the answer to the puzzle and it just didn't happen.
Load of shit.
Oh no, the barge can't pull a fully loaded automaton train. We made it to the crank station.
Winnie, come out. Winnie. No, don't go for me.
Oh, just violently kick her in the head. I mean, slowly push her head with your foot.
Oh, Jesus
Please,
Christ.
God, don't be like, come back and get your mammoth.
Hello, Kate Walker here.
Miss Walker, this is Professor Pond. I'm about to... Please make haste to come.
Okay, I'll give it my best.
Excellent. We'll be in the main lecture hall.
There's the main lecture hall, Alex!
Oh my God. Turning it around.
Turn around.
See, now this time, it's not me coming across a new area and then immediately turning around for no reason.
The game made you do it.
The game...
Me and
You're Syberia are on the same wavelength.
You're off the hook on this one, no pun intended.
Every time you walk into a new zone. And I need you now tonight. Fucking just go. Go there. Oh, my lord. Don't turn around. Uh-oh. Der Commissar has come.
Oh, it's magic.
No, it's Der Commissar. Der Commissar has come to town. Oh, oh, oh. It's a musical night, everybody. All the stars are out. Just magical.
Which stars? Listen, I went like this for you, Alex. You gotta slam it down now.
I know. I just like the joke too much.
Which joke?
No, it's just, you know, oh, which serious? Like, which stars do I name? There's just so many. All the stars are out.
Well, actually, I thought you were gonna go Michael Jackson.
No. I was gonna start just naming stars.
Well, what's great is that I knew that you could go either way with it.
Right.
So I left it open-ended. I'm just your setup man, Alex. I just... Like arranging the deck chairs in the Titanic. So, in the third inning of the Dodgers-Arizona game,
Yeah.
The Diamondbacks hit 4 home runs.
In the Phillies game, they hit 6.
In one inning?
In the third inning.
Really? Was that many? What the fuck's going on tonight?
Yeah. They hit 6 home runs in that game.
The final score was 10-2, by the way.
Yep.
You laughing at?
Sure, he touched a few children, but he's also major.
What's great is that I also knew you were going to make that joke, which is why I specifically said Michael Jackson.
Ah, there you are, Miss Walker.
There you are.
Good. Take a seat quickly. I'm impatient to start.
Oh, look, there's another JPEG. Right there on the right.
Jonathan Pegg?
Yeah, hey, look, it's Jonathan Pegg.
Old Johnny Pegg.
Old Johnny Pegg took it up the butt one too many times. Well, they named it after him, you know.
I was gonna say he always comes in 8x8 blocks.
Exciting discovery, unimaginable up until.
Can you imagine coming blocks? All I can picture now is a big dick, and like toy blocks come out, and it just spells out "ouch."
They live far away, very far away, on the frozen.
Oh man.
This distance and the climatic
conditions of the
Siberia region, which are unfavorable to human existence, have limited the size of the Yukon population and kept it out of reach of the scientific world. The handful of slides that follow are actually the only documentation we have in our possession. It was a Russian explorer who made these drawings and took these photographs 100 or so years ago. Today, we owe what we know about the Yukon people and their culture to him. We know that the origins of the Yukols date
This is
back
like
to the
Gabriel
last
Knight
Ice
again.
Age. Curiously, evidence of their presence has been found in Western Europe, and more precisely,
Yeah,
in
no, I know,
prehistoric
Seraph.
areas at the heart of the Alps. This people, it seems, undertook a long migration over centuries towards the far north of the globe. The reasons for this migration are due to the importance of the mammoth in their craft, trade, and culture. They used them for transportation and as beasts of burden. The mammoth brought them meat, skins, fat, and ivory. Man and animal lived in symbiosis. There's no doubt about it. Mammoths started to drift away from the region due to changing climatic conditions, and the Yukols followed them to the north, to the edges of Syberia. Prehistoric cave drawings, identified as Yukol in origin, first led me to the extraordinary hypothesis that the Yukols had managed to domesticate the mammoth. They are, to the best of our knowledge, the only prehistoric people to represent a man riding a mammoth.
What?
today because of this genuine mammoth skin.
Genuine?
Identified by myself as an authentic Neolithic object, I can confirm this hypothesis. Yukol forebears managed to tame mammoths. Prehistoric man uses little imagination. He draws what he sees and represents scenes from real life. This familiar day-to-day object is actually a children's toy. As we have seen, Yukol existence was inextricably linked to that of the mammoth. They used its skin for clothing and to make the roofs and walls of their houses.
I'm sorry, did he just say roofs?
Roofs.
The frameworks of their homes, as well as weapons, tools, and jewelry.
What do you call them?
Roofs.
Roofs? That's roofs.
No, it's definitely not.
I say roofs. I definitely say roofs.
What the fuck? Are you
Professor-
from Albany? Like, what the fuck, Alex?
Professor Asshat is definitely from Philly.
Well, yeah, he's from a long line of asshats in Philly.
The skin for clothing and shelter.
Distant cousins to the fucknuts.
Is still flourishing.
What's a neighborhood in Philly? Like a named neighborhood, not like West Philadelphia. Like a name.
Learned how to exploit through the centuries the large number
Like
of frozen mammoth carcasses that
Roxborough?
were perfectly preserved in the ice of the Siberian
Roxborough,
tundra.
Yeah, no, he's definitely not from Roxborough.
Freezer stock for almost
Roxborough is too gross. No professors come out of Roxborough.
It seems it is not enough for the scientific community who, I will confess, is greatly perplexed by the question. In the absence of acceptable scientific evidence, we have to make do with Yukol shaman artifacts.
Also, Philly is not as creative as you might think.
But no, I'm aware.
There's like Roxborough, Germantown, Manayunk, and then it's all just West Philly, North Philly, South Philly, East Philly.
Central Philly?
No, Upper West Philly. Like, it's all just... It's a big grid, so you can just very easily do that.
You are invited to find out for yourself.
I didn't listen to it the other day, but I was reading the transcript of Bill.
Hold on, I did want to listen to this, and I forgot I wanted to.
Legend would have us believe that today, somewhere on a lost island to the north of Syberia, there are living mammoths still in existence, a sort of hangover from the Ice Age. This small herd has been miraculously preserved for more than 120 centuries by the Yukol's tender care. And the island on which the pachyderms are said to live is called Syberia. My friends, I advise you to resist the temptation you may have to believe in this pish and tish. The island of Syberia is not charted on any map.
You believe in this
The
pish
idea
and
that mammoths
tish?
have survived to the 21st century is an idle scientist's pipe dream. The Yukols were sadly among the first victims of the colonization of continental Siberia, led by the Russians.
Oh, they got turned into drunks.
The Kolkhos and
On the
Sovkhoz
line?
systems, as well as the exploitation, disdain, and humiliation the people had to suffer, marked a definitive break in the Yukol's traditional lifestyle. Since the collapse of the communist regime, the Yukol population finds itself confronted with the same political and social upheavals that other Siberian communities are experiencing. There are two consequences to arise from this. Some Yukols have lost their tribal identity and have integrated into the Russian population. Others, however, have sought long and hard to re-establish links with their ancestral culture that was lost under the Soviet regime. Now, at the start of the 21st century, the last true surviving Yukols have gone to live on the vast territories of their ancestors. Nobody knows today where they live or how they survive. Their very existence would be a matter for speculation if they did not turn up periodically at the tundra's most isolated fur trading posts to exchange mammoth tusks for essential items.
Where are they getting the tusks from?
There ends my lecture for today. Thank you for being among us today, Miss Walker. Please make your way to the
What the fuck?
The lights came on, and then the TV brightened up again.
That's your TV. I think it's your TV.
Yeah, it's adjusting to... It's doing like a high dynamic
Fucking
range
hate this
thing.
shit
That's what it
garbage.
is, it's the HDR.
We gotta turn that shit off.
Nah, I'm gonna keep the HDR on.
Fuck it.
I like it.
No, it clearly sucks, Alex!
Hey, look.
Yeah, I didn't listen to it, but I was reading the transcript of the Bill Burr Philadelphia rant.
Oh, yeah. You haven't heard that before?
Oh, it's amazing. Of course, I've heard it. I didn't have, data, so... What do you want? Is this what you want? Bunch of fucking losers. Fucking Rocky is your hero. The whole pride of your city is built around a fucking guy who doesn't even exist. Have you seen that or watched it, Seraph?
It's pretty good. Oh, yeah. He was at like a... he was doing a show, and the crowd was...
Everyone in front of him was getting booed. Like, everyone. And he gets up there, and he is just berating the audience for
like
15 minutes.
Yeah, 10, 15 minutes.
It's 15, because he keeps reminding them. He's like, 11 minutes left!
Oh, yeah. You all asked for this. Fuck you all.
and despite him getting so many boos, he wins the crowd over at the end. It's a... I'll post the link later, sir. It's amazing. But he rips into every aspect of Philadelphia. Most of it unwarranted. But, it's really funny.
Where's my mammoth?
Give me my mammoth, bitch.
Looks like there's a letter I can read, too. Yay, got my mammoth. Well, I don't even need to talk to you, then.
Yeah, would you like me to read it if you zoom in?
I can read it. The Legend of the Ivory Ark.
Do you hear the sound changing, by the way? It's not going to show up on stream, but there's like that hum in the background that changed when you zoomed in.
I don't have a hum.
Oh, really? I get it. Maybe you're hearing... Maybe you might have perfect cholesterol and blood pressure.
Here,
but
wait,
your
give me
hearing
your...
fucking sucks. What was your quote from before? You don't hear it?
Yeah, I hear it in these ones. I don't hear it in mine.
You got a filter in yours? Oh god. Not even a fucking cushion on these. Fuck Apple. Oh, these suck. I hear it in yours. Yeah, I definitely hear it.
Okay. Well, that must be one of those frequencies that I just can't hear as I get older. You know?
Because you're such an old man. And besides...
Significantly older.
Jackie's an old man's dream.
Jackie, by the way, fully disappeared.
She said she was going to the bathroom.
The last ice age ended when the planet warmed up. Scientist of the year, everybody. This sudden climactic change threatened the existence of many animal species, including mammoths inhabiting the far northern Siberian wastes. It is said that the Yukon people decided to follow Noah's example and built an enormous ark to try to preserve the mammoth's existence. They lived in symbiosis with the
This is
pachyderm.
getting fucking weird.
It wasn't cold once, but it got warm. Brilliant. How did the ice age end? Well, heat it up. The ship was constructed entirely of mammal tusks, a small herd.
Sorry, what tusks?
Mammoth tusks. Mammal tusks. A small herd of mammoths was installed on board with enormous quantities of fodder. Control of the ship was entrusted to a handful of particularly intrepid Yukon clans.
Jackie, things are getting fucking weird.
Their mission was to take the animals to other lands with pastures more befitting of their survival.
Where did this come from?
Was that a Lego?
A screw.
I don't know.
Lego.
Oh, by the way, another thing that Abby said, Jackie.
Oh god, here we go.
Because one of the slats, you know how there's like the slat holding up the top bunk, was like moving back and forth like this, and she was like, "Look, Daddy, it's just doing that now on its own. It's just doing that." Even though earlier she was in the bed with her legs up like this, doing that.
Of course.
And I look and there's the nail that's up out of the thing.
Did you put it back in?
Yeah, the whole thing was up and out, and I was like, "Oh, totally on its own with no feet, nothing pushing up on it to make it pop out." And she's like,
"It's the fucking water bottle all over again."
Yeah.
So, Jackie, most of what you missed was literally a lecture that the guy was giving.
Mm-hmm.
He did old Manny called us and was like,
"Yeah, by the way,
paleontologist.
we got as soon as we put the train out, literally, Alex is like, he's probably gonna fucking call me, isn't he?" And Alex went to the next screen, and we got the phone call. Hey, your mammoth is ready.
And there he was.
So he went into the lecture hall and he gave a whole talk about how the Yokul had mammoths and they lived symbiotically with them for a long time.
They're the only ones known to have mammoths drawn with people riding them.
Right, and then now the toy that we have, the kid's toy, basically confirms that, right?
Okay.
People say that the Yokul still live on the outskirts of Syberia with mammoths, even though mammoths are supposed to be extinct. And he says that's basically a myth. There's no fucking way, right? When the Russians came
I hope he
in,
said it just like that. There's no fucking way.
when the Russians came in, half of the Yokul people ended up just joining the Russians, and the other ones went even further into Syberia and are now reconnecting with their roots, right? And it would be a total myth that those people even exist, except for the fact that they show up every once in a while to trade mammoth tusks. To which we were like, okay, well, where are they coming from? And he's like, well, lecture's over.
Yeah, and then we're reading a letter that he wrote.
We're reading a
letter.
letter. Yeah, okay, here we go.
I will say, apparently, and I didn't know this until today, which I find very ironic. I didn't know this until today. Mammoth tusks are not actually as rare as you think. They find them usually like under mountains and shit. Like, you know. But there's more of them than you would think, apparently.
So, Jackie, he's the scientist of the century. Why don't you read the first line?
The last ice age ended when the planet warmed up. Well, thank God we got that cleared up.
Right. So anyway, they constructed
The ice age ended when the planet got warmed up.
They constructed an ark made out of mammoth stuff.
Yeah, they pulled a Noah's Ark here with the mammoths.
Stuff.
Yeah, they made a mammoth ark.
Not star stuff, mammoth stuff.
Yeah.
One day, 50 summers later.
For my stars joke.
Oh.
You missed a few. That one I gotta make a clip of.
This I swear by the stars. It's the worst singer ever. One day, 50 summers later.
Jimmy Buffett?
No, who's the angry
Russell
motherfucker?
Crowe.
Russell Crowe. Yeah.
Who's the angry motherfucker?
Yeah, this
Russell Crowe.
It's because he associates that with South Park, where Russell Crowe had a show.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, fighting
With
around
Taga.
the world.
I love that clip.
Taga killed himself. One day, 50 summers later, as legend would have it, the Ark returned to its starting point. The Yokuls were astonished to find nobody aboard apart from the carcasses of several mammoths, perfectly preserved in the ice encasing the ship. The clansmen believed this was a mysterious sign from the gods, and they ate the mammoths in a memorable feast. 1 week later, the Ark set sail once more, carried away by the currents. Again, it returned half a century later with not a soul on board except more well-preserved frozen mammoth carcasses.
I will say, another thing I heard about today, because of that video I watched, there were a lot of things about people saying that they had used mammoth tusks way back in the day, where they used to use mummies to make paint and shit. Well, they used mammoth tusks for other things, and someone said something about how they found a preserved mammoth in the ice. I forget where, it was somewhere in Eastern Europe. It wasn't like Syberia, but it was somewhere in Eastern Europe, and they thawed it and ate it. And that apparently has been disproven, but that theory has always been out there, being weird.
I don't think anyone's eaten mammoth meat.
I don't think so either.
Not
But
in a long time.
I say at least not since Homo sapiens have been
Not since the
around.
planet warmed up.
In
Not
the
since
latest,
the planet warmed up. I will say though, Abby made me laugh though because I was watching that end of that while the kids were here, and he was like, "What's the weirdest thing like you guys have ever eaten?" And blah blah blah. Tell me in the comments. And Abby goes, "Mommy, what's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?" I was like, "Well, we've had kangaroo. We did." And Abby goes, "Duck." I was like, I don't think she's ever actually had duck. But even if she did, I was like, yeah, I guess that is technically the weirdest thing you've had so far.
Yeah. There was an episode. There was a whole arc in Baki the Grappler.
Oh god, here we go.
Where they unfreeze a man who's in the process of kicking a T-Rex in the face.
Yeah, here we go.
And one of the scientists...
His back muscles are fucking rigid.
Oh, they are. And one of the scientists decides he's going to slice off a hunk of the T-Rex and cook himself up a T-Rex steak. He'll be the first person ever to eat T-Rex. But while he's cooking up the steak, that's what wakes up the man out of his frozen state as well. So,
I mean, he's a red-blooded man. I don't know what you thought cooking meat wasn't going to wake that man up. Are you kidding me?
The book said he could not fail. That's a
show.
It's a line from Counting Out Time by Genesis.
Not a song I listen to.
I know you don't like that one.
No.
I don't like it either, to be honest with you.
This mystery continued for millennia. Each time the surprisingly well-preserved mammoths appearing out of nowhere. The Yokuls interpreted the phenomenon as a benevolent offering from their dead companions who were believed to have perished on the Ark's first voyage in some horrendous maritime cataclysm. It was believed that their souls had found eternal rest on a mythical island that the shaman named Syberia. They constructed a whole religion around this belief with rites and customs punctuated by the periodic appearances of the phantom ship and its precious cargo. For centuries, nothing changed the Ark's mysterious cycle. Only the size of the mammoths changed, reducing imperceptibly over time. Until one day, 100 or so years ago, the Ark returned earlier than expected. It was empty. The Yokuls were dumbfounded and utterly confused, which is what dumbfounded means. The spirits of their ancestors had forsaken them. Everything they had believed in, that had been the bedrock of their culture since the very depths of time, had now lost all meaning. The most fanatical believers noted that the frequency of appearances had in fact increased and maintained that there was still hope as long as the Ark continued its return journeys from the unknown. Some elder Yokuls boasted having seen it several times, but thenceforth... What the fuck
That's not a word.
Thenceforth, these scientists of the Ark.
That's an actual fucking word.
Each time the white ship returned, it only offered an empty shell to the despairing eyes of the surviving Yokuls. The belief became superstition, and the reality became legend.
Oh, I don't like that thenceforth as a word. That bothers
I mean, it is real. It's just...
I don't like it. No.
Thanks,
no,
Prof.
No, thank you, sir. I don't like it.
Good thing I walked through the table. I better not get stuck in this. Look, I'm like a little tiny person standing on the table now.
I must congratulate you for your lecture. You were right. The subject is absolutely fascinating. I never believed that mammoths could be so interesting.
What you heard was only the tip of the iceberg, my dear. But if I have at least awoken a passion in you, I'm only too proud.
Whoa.
Did Hans
I don't feel that way about you, dude.
Hypothesis on the Yokuls being able to tame mammoths?
Now, Hans was no man of science. His pathological obsession was to find mammoths that were still in existence. Such a hypothesis is somewhat overblown, don't you think?
You don't believe in it yourself?
Mammoths died out thousands of years
Yeah, like,
ago.
I'm not hating on that story.
I'm hating on that story. I'm with Jackie.
I do not like that word. Thenceforth is upsetting.
Do you know where Hans might have
I sound.
gone after
It's
he
like
stayed
henceforth.
here in
I get. There's something. Like
Something
the H,
hence.
the harsh H of like henceforth.
I know what you mean,
When I
it's the
say
mouthfeel.
Thenceforth, yeah, the mouthfeel is uncomfortable. I don't like it.
So she says it starts and ends with the TH.
There you go. I think that's what it is.
You don't believe in it yourself?
But also thence.
Do you know
is
where
just a
Hans might
weird,
have gone after
like,
his...
I don't like thence either. That just bothers me. Something about that TH with that
What
thence.
would you
The
say
TH
about
into the
seeing
C.
Hans
I feel like I'm
Sucks.
fucking. I feel like
I'll
I'm
leave you
fucking
in
up a
peace.
real
Sorry.
word.
You still stuck on the table?
What is it you want to...
I think so.
Al, do you like the industrial look of that place?
Arriving
Yeah.
in Barrackstadt is an amazing...
You came by train?
Modern? No,
Uh,
classical industrial.
Traditional.
Traditional.
Traditional industrial.
Look how tiny I am now.
And you get out of the table.
You do look like you're standing
Yes.
on the table.
They shunted me out of the table.
Shunted?
You've
shunted?
henceforth been shunted out of the table.
It's his next thesis. She was thenceforth shunted out of the table. They were dumbfounded and confused.
Utterly.
Utterly confused, which is the definition of dumbfounded.
Alright, I think we can get out of here now.
Yeah, I think we can go back to the train and get the fuck out of Barrackstadt. What do you call it when one mammoth is bullying another?
Oh, I can't
A
wait.
bully
Bully mammoth?
Bully bully.
Oh. That's pretty good too.
Neither's good, Jackie.
What was that?
I said neither's good.
I liked the last one.
Ducky, you're an old man's dream.
No man's dream. What story is that? Would you like to tell it for the 7th time? Sure, please. I don't remember a goddamn thing. There go the cuckoos. Looking for the next nest to put their little parasite eggs. Not gonna lie, that river there looked pretty gross.
Yeah, but it's still.
It is still. It's moving so fast, it looks still.
It's just the frame rate, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. The river is flowing as quickly as the blades of a propeller.
Blades of steel. No, you should go up to the
No.
Yes. You,
No.
Are you gonna put the mammoth back?
No.
You should put the mammoth back.
I will.
You have to put the mammoth back.
I know. But I'm going to the other side.
Oh, this is where it is. I thought it was down
Yeah.
there further.
No, it's over
Okay.
here. And then there's going to be a little, like, thing that shoots out. No?
Is that it? Didn't seem to go all the way. How did that switch open the train? Whatever.
Connection underneath.
Oh god, it's
What
your
is it, our friend?
asshole
It's
husband.
gotta be our best friend.
It's gotta be the husband.
Hello?
Where are you?
Oh, it's an asshole.
Where the
Hi,
fuck
Dan.
are you, Kate?
I'm in Barrackstadt.
What? Is that a town? I hope the man you're looking for lives there. Are you coming home soon?
From
I
what
don't know how to
gather, it's
cook for
one
myself.
huge university with an extraordinary station aviary. If you could only see it, there are trees and birds everywhere. It's so weird here.
I don't
Sounds
give
like
a
great
fuck.
place for a bit of sightseeing. So, are you coming back soon?
Jesus.
I don't think so. In fact, the train I'm traveling on has some kind of a mechanical problem. We've been forced to stop here.
Us? I thought you were alone. Who's with you?
Oscar, the train engineer.
You're messing around with mechanics now, are you?
Don't be so stupid,
You're a
Dan,
hewer.
please. Oscar's an automaton created by Mr. Varlberg, the man I'm looking for. And he's not any old robot. He's a sophisticated butler type, if you see what I mean. He's a bit obsessive as well.
Kate, I don't know what they're feeding you in Europe, but don't you think it's time that you came home?
But my mission still isn't finished.
To hell with your mission. I don't know why you accepted it in the first place. If you just stuck to the middle of the road, then we wouldn't be in this mess.
Stay in your lane,
If there's
Kate.
any mess, it's me who's in it. And while I'm trying to come to grips with strange towns, you, my darling, are sitting at home on your butt. I seem to remember we had nothing against my departure.
It was only going to be 2
Hell
or
yeah,
3
Kate.
days.
Yeah.
Please, try to put yourself in my shoes.
I did.
Same.
Not only do I have to fit myself into your diary, but I've got to get myself into your shoes as well. Is there anywhere else Sir would like me to put myself while we're on the subject?
Ooh.
I don't want to talk about it now. Call me back when you've calmed down.
Oh my god, he's a
I
shickling.
was
She's getting
perfectly calm
hysterical.
before I picked up your call. I only wanted a few words of encouragement, not your disdain. Was that too much to ask?
You can be such a selfish...
Takes one to know one, sweetheart.
Click. Oh my god, Al, he's a shickling.
Let's
The
go,
minute
Kate.
you make your point and he can't refute it, he wants to talk about something else.
Yay.
He's talking about Ed, not you. You don't get to talk about other things with me. You've learned.
What does that mean?
Sorry, Jackie's had, what, 1.5 Michelob Ultras? 2.5?
Yeah.
Oh no, she's blasted.
I'm not blasted! The room's following me just fine. I haven't touched my nose.
She's doing the thing in her hair, though.
Well, that's different. That's a ponytail.
Well, that's different.
That's a ponytail. There's no way I can't not do that.
Go this way.
Did Ed also talk to you about O-rings? Is that what he tried to
I'm
change
sorry.
the subject to?
What?
Did Ed also try to talk to you about O-rings?
On the Challenger?
On the Challenger?
Okay. You have to
He's
understand.
already talking about
Do you
buttholes.
know what an
Shelves
O-ring
look as
is
if they're
now?
made for valuable objects.
Blow out your O-ring?
No.
Yeah, it's on the Challenger. It was like this, and that let the gases through.
An O-ring is a
Onion ring?
contraceptive. It's basically like an IUD that you don't have to insert in your cervix. So when you said he talked to you about O-rings, all I can think is, no, Ed never talked to you about contraceptive. That's fucked up.
I'm not letting these people commandeer the term O-ring.
Right. It's butthole.
I don't...
That's the joke I thought you were going to make, Jackie. I thought you were referring to the butthole when you started talking and not the IUD thing.
No.
So, I really thought that's it.
I
I'm
tried
glad
really
Alice
hard.
came back around to the butthole.
As you can tell by what I consider to be the worst thing ever,
Yeah.
I try to avoid buttholes as much as possible.
Especially big gaping ones.
Oh
Everything
God,
okay?
yes. No one wants
Yes,
to see
Kate
that.
Walker.
And if you do,
I am waiting to
you're
continue our
not.
journey.
We're not seeing eye to eye.
You see it
Brown
eye to
out of
butt.
brown
We're
eye.
not that either, Al. And I knew you were gonna say that.
Really glad Alex came back around to the asshole. Alright, train.
Speaking of mechanical problems, there aren't any other hitches I should know about, Oscar?
This train has no mechanical problems, Kate Walker. Winding the spring mechanism is standard service procedure.
Okay, Oscar. Don't get all touchy about it. I didn't mean it like that.
What do we...
Oscar, if you tell me one more time something's missing, I'll...
Everything is ready. Take your seat, Kate Walker. We are leaving.
Okay.
Didn't you fucking want to?
The fuck, Kate? At least you told off fucking Dan.
A little self-respect.
Get some oil. Get some WD-40 on that shit, Oscar.
Oscar pisses WD-40.
2.5 Michelob Ultras, ladies and gentlemen.
It's basically water. Like, it's not like it's
That's,
not
yeah,
Not
that's the
Bud
thing.
Light.
Michelob Ultra and WD-40 evaporate just as quickly.
Almost, Alex. Almost.
Can I go in Oscar's secret door?
That's
No.
what she said. I'm sorry, that's what he said to Oscar. In the third person.
Oscar's copper eye.
Ew! Why?
Because I figured
Wouldn't
it's
an
probably...
automaton have a butthole, though? That wouldn't make any sense.
Why not?
You gotta have an exhaust.
Do you, though?
Yeah, absolutely. It's gotta go
What
somewhere.
if it's electric?
Yeah.
You wouldn't have exhaust as an electric beat. Like
Water's gotta come out.
Why?
Why is water gotta
What's
go in?
powering it? It's electric. It's not a battery.
Electricity?
What's generating the electricity, Jackie?
Oh, you're saying steam. Okay, got it. Okay. I was confused for a moment there.
Yeah, it's electric, but something's gotta make the electricity.
You're right.
And if it's battery, the answer is battery acid is leaking out.
Now all I can think of is storybots where they're explaining how electricity, like where electricity comes from.
That one with Snoop Dogg?
No, that was the computer.
Computer, yeah.
This is the one with Tony Moustana. When he's like, first you get the steam, and then you get the power, okay? Okay. God, I fucking love that show. I have learned so much from that show, not just because like I didn't know most of it already. It's just more of a digestible thing, so that like even though it's in my brain
What are
now,
you doing there, Oscar?
I can actually like talk about it.
It is imperative that we comply
perfect
with
for people with
railroad
ADHD.
customs regulations, Kate Walker.
Oscar, don't you think we could drop the trifling details once and for all?
Oscar,
We
don't you think
need
you're too
an
polite
exit
with
visa
me?
to get beyond the wall, Kate Walker.
Kate
Oh,
Walker.
And you
Yumi
wouldn't
was at
know
that
where
game,
I
by the
could get
way.
one of
Oh, she was
them
at the
from, would you?
game.
Yeah, she was at the
There
game.
is usually some form of authority stationed at a guard post that is strategically positioned to issue such a visa.
Sounds like we need to get a MasterCard.
Oscar, don't you think we've wasted enough time already?
You neglected to find the clockwork winding mechanism for the train with sufficient haste, Kate Walker.
Wow, Oscar.
What nerve! And you refused to lend a helping hand. Help that could have
Fucking
been
Oscar.
invaluable to me.
I agree, Kate Walker.
Go piss your
If you weren't so
WD-40,
obsessed
Oscar.
by procedure, we wouldn't have had a hitch.
I am not entirely
Ooh.
convinced, Kate Walker.
Coming up with
Oscar,
Victory picture.
let's get in the train and leave, can we?
Yes, Kate Walker. Give me the visa.
Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure we have a picture of Abby and Miles doing the same thing.
See you later, Oscar.
Yes, Kate Walker.
I don't have a stamped visa, do I?
No. Morgan Freeman still doing those commercials? Probably not.
Which commercials?
Visa.
Probably not. What's this bullshit?
I wonder how that works.
Cool.
Me too, Kate. Me too.
I'm wondering how most
I
of this
wonder how
game
that
works
works.
because I still don't
Alex,
understand where this
before you
fucking
do anything
allegory
else, save the
is.
game.
I am proud of her for sticking up for herself with her asshole.
Yeah, yeah, me
boyfriend,
too.
Whatever the fuck he is.
Well, let's call it there. That seems like a good place to cut it.
Okay.
We're on to the next puzzle.
Only we didn't dick around with the chain for half an hour.
I don't know if you noticed, but on this, if you pull up the menu again now. So on the left is a man in a suit,
Mm-hmm.
and on the right is a naked woman running.
Yes.
Why?
Why not?
Oh,
Abby
okay. The
wanted to sleep-
patriarchy. My bad. Sorry.
Abby wanted
The
to sleep
patriarchy.
naked.
Right.
Maybe that woman wanted to run naked.
Oh yeah, what's the
I'm
line
not saying
from...
that. If that's fine.
Wait,
Why
Jack.
is the man clothed but the woman is
unplug.
naked?
What's the line from
Patriarchy.
the new Exorcist?
I don't
Which-
want to go to hell.
No.
Is it that one? That's all I fucking hear on the radio these days.
Give me a sec, Jackie. I'm pulling up.
No, it's a horrible, horrible line.
Oh. Is this the one where it's the Pope's Exorcist and it's
No.
Russell
No,
Crowe?
this is a sequel to The Exorcist.
Yeah, isn't it the one that's like it's the Pope's Exorcist and it's Russell Crowe?
The Pope's Exorcist is not a sequel to The Exorcist.
No, I'm saying the catch line is that it's the Pope's Exorcist.
Obviously, you've seen The Exorcist, right?
Yes, of course I have.
This is a line from the new movie, said by the same actress.
That played the mom.
Oh,
the mom.
okay.
She's still alive. She's 90, by the way.
Wow.
I guess the priest didn't let me watch my daughter's exorcism because of the patriarchy.
I love it so much.
What a horrible line.
It's awful.
Garbage.
It's fucking awful. I actually really enjoy it though. It's just enough bullshit. You know what it reminds me of? Betty White from Lake Placid.
Yes.
Oh
But the
my
thing
God.
is...
One of my favorite roles Betty White has ever been in, ever in her life, was the old lady at Lake Placid. Have you seen it?
No.
It wasn't
Oh,
because
man.
of the patriarchy.
No.
It was because she's not an exorcist.
Yeah. So in Lake Placid, Betty White plays...
Oh, you haven't seen Lake Placid?
Betty White plays an old lady that lives on the lake where
I think
the
she's always played an
gigantic
old
alligator or crocodile is, basically,
No
right?
point weighing myself down.
And she is lying to the cops over and over again because it turns out her and her husband were basically like feeding it and treating it like a pet in a way. And she comes up with these fucking lines where like she drives one of her cattle into the lake to feed this gigantic crocodile, and then later on she's like, you know, oh, is it illegal to wish the chewing of law enforcement? I hope that crocodile, I hope he gets you all. That's right. Is that illegal? Huh? I fucking love Betty White, that whole fucking movie.
Jesus Christ. Why are you loading the game?
I want to see if it's faster than fucking walking out of the train.
Also, before we watch
It is.
anything else, I gotta see if I can find a clip of Make Some Noise that, now that you mentioned The Exorcist, there's one fucking clip of Make Some Noise that cracks me the fuck up. And it's,
that could be any number of clips.
I mean, there
Jackie.
are, but this one, I think about this one a lot, actually, but it's just because of the delivery of the lines. It's,
I
it's
don't
two
suppose you
people.
can.
Your non-supposition is...
The prompt is, if they hired a
You
magician
do realize,
instead of a
don't
priest
you, Oscar,
to
that by
perform an
preventing me from
exorcism.
continuing this journey...
Procedure requires an
God, I think I'm going crazy.
she's so tired of everybody's bullshit at this point.
Only an exit visa is necessary.
Everything
Oscar,
about this game is
the
just
automaton
slightly
that drives
off.
this train will be really impatient to
everybody's
leave
an
soon
asshole,
because he's
except
totally
for
obsessed
Momo.
about punctuality.
And she was
Yes,
putting up with a
Walker.
lot of the bullshit for
And
the
it's
longest
weird,
time, and she
because
just started getting
sometimes
really snippy
when he
with
drops all
everybody.
that stuff
The-
about procedure,
Just the
he can be
dialogue
so
is
charming and
slightly
Please
off.
refrain from
Yes.
attributing human emotions to me, Kate Walker.
Do you
Yeah, I mean,
realize,
like,
my
it's-
good man, that as a lawyer charged with an important matter of inheritance, I could sue you for obstructing justice?
Kate Walker, we still need an exit visa in any case.
I believe the subtitle
Okay.
Says,
See you later, Oscar.
yeah.
Kate Walker.
She probably was just like, you know what doesn't sound great into a microphone?
Would you like to get a little closer for serve?
Dickhole. Oops, may your bacon burn.
There we go. We'll figure out how to get this visa next
May
time.
your bacon burn. I mean, I could always pull out more Karnak bits.
Jackie
I
would
gotta
be
say,
Jackie would be so happy.
That is the best kind of bacon, is crispy bacon.
Oh, what the fuck?
No, Jackie likes her bacon like almost burnt.
I don't want it black, I just want it crispy.
Wrong.
No, I'm not wrong. It's
Wrong.
fucking delicious and you're an ass.
Wrong!
Wrong.
Wrong!
Wrong. Wrong.
Wrong!
Wrong.
Everyone knows the best bacon is slobby.
Shut the fuck up. Where's the remote? I want to show you this fucking clip before I
alright.
forget it.
Good night, Seraph, and whoever else might exist.
Hang on, I'll find it on my phone. Night, guys.
No, I'm saying a joke. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Just gonna cut straight.
I wasn't sure if we were going to life or something. I don't know.
We can if you'd like.
No, it's alright.